think you were loading a gun
When I pee, we're going to go in the yard like target practice.
Were like, whatever I put him in, can I shoot him back out? I bet that's what happened.
I get it.
Gosh, it's a dumb story. I love it. And a crack vial.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
That's dirty.
Wow. Okay. Sandra's on here from West Palm Beach. Sandra, you say your daughter works in the ER?
Yeah, she's an emergency room ER nurse. And the weirdest thing that they took out of an older gentleman's rectum was one of those glass salt shakers. And
oh my gosh.
when they took it out, it came out intact. And when the surgeon walked in the room to do the removal, they were playing the song "Shake It Like a Salt Shaker."
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello, welcome to Friday. It is the KVJ Show. How's it going, everybody?
Good morning.
Well, I guess from everybody, I mean Virginia.
Yeah. Is it still just me and you, Pumpkin?
It's just us. Yeah, that was kind of the big question. Was Jaybird going to make it back? If you missed yesterday's show when you and I got back here, the thing was Jaybird had scheduled his return flight home basically on the wrong day and was coming home yesterday after the show. So he's like, oh, dang it, but I'll be back with you guys on Friday. But then what we saw yesterday that he posted up on the KVJ Show Instagram was that he lost his wallet in Oregon at his sister's house and had to cancel the flight that he had, so he missed his flight. But I guess he still had to pay for it. Is that how that works? Just if you're not there, you still got to pay?
I don't know. You can sometimes, if you deal with it ahead of time, the airline will do a rebooking fee, which is usually less than the cost of your ticket, and they'll rebook you on a flight the next day, but they'll charge you like, a couple $100 to rebook it for you. A lot of times you don't have to buy a new ticket.
Do you think that he did that, the smart choice, or did he just completely pay for a whole brand new ticket?
He probably paid for a whole new ticket.
Okay.
At triple the cost of the rebooking fee.
Probably. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that. So, but the one thing we did learn yesterday, though, if you ever wind up in this situation and you lose your ID before getting on a flight, if you go and ask for the TSA supervisor, a lot of times they will pull up your records. They can do that and access that. They'll ask you some more questions. It'll take you a little bit longer. It'll be annoying than just having your regular ID, but you can get through. It's not like, okay, you're completely lost.
And we've heard, too, that if you, throw yourself at the mercy of that person, that TSA supervisor has the power to either let you do it or not let you do it. So just remember, if you're going to do it, you get a lot further being sweet, kissing a little butt.
Well, Jaybird was going to hang on, try to find his wallet when it got to be daylight yesterday in Oregon. And if you're following along on the KVJ Show Instagram page, the good news is he found his wallet. So there you go. He's found it.
He was playing with his G.I. Joes, apparently, by the wishing well and setting them up and doing little fake battles.
Is that what was going on?
I mean, we really need to get him a wife. This is...
You think that's really the right solution?
Is he regressing to childhood?
I don't know. It's kind of interesting. He's a 40-plus-year-old man. He was having a G.I. Joe battle.
And his wallet fell out while he was taking photographs of said G.I. Joe battle.
Okay.
So, yeah, he found his wallet. That's good news.
And now he is, I guess, today going to be catching a flight back. So he is not going to be with us today. I didn't know if he was going to be able to make today's show. I thought maybe he might be here, but he will not be here today. So it is you and I again today, Virginia, and Jaybird, I guess, sometime will be back later today. And then back with us on Monday. Denny's will be back as well.
Got it.
So if you've been following that ongoing, exhausting saga, that's the latest. Jaybird did find his wallet. That's the good news, but he will not be with us today.
So who's in charge next time? Because he can't travel alone. Somebody's got to go with him.
I don't know. I mean, his sister was with him. I thought she was like in charge. And that didn't
We
work
need to
out well.
call her.
Yeah.
Say, you got to keep a closer eye on this one.
Yeah. She probably learned a lesson. I don't understand. The thing that I can't grasp, if we dealt with this, why is his wallet always out? Because I know for most people, you have a pocket. You keep your wallet in your pocket and you never take it out. And if, like I know for me, if I get to a place, I take my wallet out, I put it right in my nightstand where I know where it is, and then get it. I don't know if I've ever lost my wallet.
Well, Magnolia, my daughter, said to me one time, she's like, I love following Jason around because he's got holes in his pockets.
Oh, okay.
And he's always dropping money. She made about $20 one day following him around the South Florida Fair.
That's pretty awesome, huh?
She tried to give it back to him, and then he's so nice. He's like, oh, just keep it, Mags. So she loves going on outings with Jay Bird in his holy pockets.
Okay, so that's what it is. He has holes in his pants, and the wallet's falling through.
I think that was the problem at one point. I can't say for sure about the pants in Oregon, but,
Okay.
you know,
All right. Well, who knows?
it's history.
There you go. All right. So anyway, that is the latest what's going on. But we will put together a no-name movie game today. That means Suits sitting in for Denny's, and I'll be sitting in as well.
Okay.
So that's going to be the mix-up on that. So we will still have that, Drunk Old Trivia, the usual Friday fun. Even your Feel Good Fridays got a nice little win for the week, something good coming off the holidays. Are you actually one of the only 25% of people that's still abiding by your New Year's resolution?
Already?
Yeah, 75% in week one.
It's only the 4th.
Yeah, typically fall off. So if that's some of your positivity, you can start texting in your wins for a little Feel Good Friday coming up. About 7:45 today, you can text it to us, 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Coming up in just a second, wow, the shocking reason that Diddy and Cassie broke up. Remember, it happened a few months ago, and we didn't know why they were together for so long. Now we have at least what he believes is the reason their relationship fell apart. Kind of juicy. Before we get into that, it looks like Adam Levine has purchased the home that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner have been trying to get rid of. Now, you know, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner are splitting up, but their family home in the Pacific Palisades was worth about $32 million. It was this whole compound, 16,000 square foot home with a basketball court, a gym. I mean, this thing sounds sweet. On
Dang.
like 3 acres.
All right.
They were having trouble trying to figure out, okay, are we going to be able to sell this thing? It's so expensive. Who's going to be able to afford it? Apparently, they approached Adam Levine privately. The home never even hit the market. The sale was done privately with their realtors. And Adam Levine and his wife, well, I must be moving in there. That huge compound, just the two of them. Wow. In other news, it looks like Kevin Hart may be invited back as the Oscars host. After all this controversy,
Right.
It may come full circle. Sources say that there may be behind the scenes Kevin and the Academy working it out. You know, the Academy never really fired him. They wanted him to apologize. He didn't do it, and then he dropped out. But later, there were some apologies, and there were some things that may have been done to show the Oscars, hey, I'm not a bad guy in all of this.
Right, and I think part of it, he's apparently got some tell-all interview with Ellen, who sat down, because I think the problem was they were, you know, kind of like questionable homophobic things that he tweeted out. And so for her to sit down as a rep of the gay community and ask him about it, and for him to talk, I guess if maybe you can get Ellen's blessing on it, then that might, you know, absolve you of all of your sins.
Yeah, I think it's going to air today. So if you want to check out that interview with Ellen, originally it was supposed to air on Monday, but Ellen tweeted out that it's going to air today.
Okay.
So, very interesting. And finally here, yeah, as promised, what the heck is going on? It looks like Diddy is talking about what split up him and Cassie. Now, keep in mind, this is just Diddy's side of what he says happened. So apparently, he had hired this trainer to work with Cassie, a personal trainer that was working on her fitness. And he says that she and the trainer started hooking up. Now, she denies it, but he stands by it, saying, I believe this happened, and I was paying for this guy to train her, and all the while they were hooking up.
So he's paying basically for a dude to nail his chick. Wow.
I know somebody that this happened to. The husband was kind of like an absentee husband, and the wife got a trainer, and he was paying for it. And one thing led to another. She was just like not being given enough attention by her husband, so she got the attention from the trainer, and she regretted it instantly, but it caused her divorce.
Wow.
They divorced because of it. She was filled with regret. She didn't want to get a divorce. It was a mistake. But when you put yourself in that kind of a close situation with the trainer and he's complimenting you and you I can see where that is just a dangerous scenario. You're not getting the attention you want from your man.
Yeah.
You are getting it from this hot trainer.
Right.
Who's
paying a lot of attention to your body.
Yeah, I mean...
And you're wearing tight clothes. I mean, nobody really works out in baggy clothes.
I don't think it's a good idea if you have any kind of attention issues with your husband to have a hot trainer paying a lot of close attention to you.
Right.
That is a recipe for disaster. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, it seems like everybody now has their own Britney Spears impression. That's kind of what it is. You always hear Ariana Grande. She's kind of like belting out her musical impressions. And she seems to me, honestly, to be the absolute best.
She's really good. She does a Britney. She does a Celine.
Dion, that's amazing.
Yeah, mad respect.
Yeah, girl's got it. Well, Nicole Scherzinger, I guess, is seeing how much attention that Ariana Grande is getting with her impressions. So she decided to show that she can do impressions, too. Hers were, there are a couple I will spare you on. One that she tried to do of Steve Perry that really went nowhere.
Oh.
But tell me if you think this is a pretty decent impression here.
ABC.
Britney! That's Britney Spears. That is Britney.
Okay.
What's going on there?
Chaos.
Whose show is that?
That is on Good Morning America.
Okay.
Is what that was on. And yes, the person who is all excited, I think that was Sarah Haynes. And then Michael Strahan is on there as well. I think I saw that because I think he's on like the last hour of Good Morning America. I think he goes up against his old show. Right? Didn't he go up against Kelly Ripa? Because I think I saw maybe a month or so ago that like Kelly Ripa is like kicking his butt like pretty badly in the ratings.
Interesting.
So, yeah, so that was kind of it. Remember, she seemed a little butthurt by the fact he up and bailed, went across the street.
She was mad because he didn't tell her.
Yeah.
And she was like, look, if me and you were partners, that'd be like me going to join Mo and Sally and Kevin finding out about it when I'm over there.
Yeah, right. And then
you just don't do that to your partner.
And then, of course, then you would have the satisfaction of the person that bailed on you. Now you're just crushing him in the ratings.
Right.
So I think that's kind of what's going on. And if you don't love her, you probably should. Cardi B doing a stage show, and she's got on, you know, one of those, I don't even know what you would call it. It's something, to me, it looks like it would be like a bikini. What do you call it? Like a bodysuit kind of like thing? It fits like a bikini, is basically what she's wearing in her stage attire.
But is it like a two-piece?
There is, it looks kind of like a one-piece coming up, and then maybe there's a skirt kind of thing around it, but it basically shows off her entire butt.
Okay.
But you see the potential for there being some wardrobe issues. And she don't care. If she's doing a show and Cardi B is uncomfortable, she will shut down that show to go correct her issues.
Anyways, y'all, I need a little break. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take this wedgie on my ass.
And it was. She had a hungry butt. It went for lunch, and so she went and corrected the problem, then came back on stage.
You know what, girl? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
Own
I know.
it. Talk about it.
I got one now.
It makes me like her more.
We're going to take a break so I can pick my butt.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Oh, I gotta tell you, last night, Panda wasn't feeling so well, and so he slept on the sofa downstairs, and I had the whole entire Sleep Number bed to myself, and there is no better night's sleep than a Sleep Number adjustable bed. You can conform this bed to exactly what you want it to be. Hard, soft, you pick the setting. I love that.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it, too, is they have an app that goes along with it, and you can see and track your sleep. Now, when I had break, I was sleeping like 9 hours a night. I got maybe 8 last night. I'm telling you, it's not enough. And my Sleep Number app is telling me, be like, I'm sorry, dog, I don't know what it is, but you need more sleep. So I'm just a big old baby. But, my Sleep Number bed tells me that I am.
Listen to your bed, because these 360 smart beds are amazing. And right now, you can come in. It's the lowest prices of the season. Save $400 on a Sleep Number 360 Queen C4 smart bed. Now these beds are just $12.99.
Now there's so many different places you can go to check out a great Sleep Number. You can go to Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
You can go to the mall at Wellington Green.
And when you do, make sure you tell them that the KVJ show sent you in.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation has been at the forefront of cosmetic surgery with 10 surgeons performing over 60,000 successful procedures. Thanks to loyal patients and their referrals, Strax has undergone a $500,000 renovation. Besides the beautiful new office, Strax has greatly expanded its array of services. Strax now offers Vaser liposuction in addition to traditional liposuction. The Vaser actually melts the fat, allowing for less traumatic suctioning. This results in much easier and faster recovery. Vaser can also be used in the right patients to create that ripped body or six-pack effect. Perfect for people who spend countless hours at the gym but just can't achieve that perfect look. Strax has one of only a handful of specially trained surgeons on their staff to perform high-definition Vaser liposuction. Also, Strax now offers a full array of post-operative services, including lymphatic massage, custom-fit garments, and IV wellness therapy, all to ensure the best results possible with much reduced downtime. So for the best prices and services that take your cosmetic surgery procedure to new levels, call Strax at 954-634-3333 or go to straxrejuvenation.com.
R&R Tire Express, your one-stop tire, wheel, and alignment specialist, is now open. North Military Trail. At R&R, we offer a new way to get the tires you need with our everyone's approved easy payment options. Get started on new tires for just $20. Then pay them off with R&R 6 months, same as cash program. And complete installation in 12 months of roadside assistance. A $300 value is absolutely free. Get the tires you need today. Now open 2360 North Military Trail. Call 500-TIRE. RNRTires.com.
You've seen him in over 20 movies, including Scary Movie and White Chicks, and now you can see him live. Don't miss Marlon Wayans this Friday through Monday at the brand new Miami Improv. And make your plans now to ring in 2019 with Marlon on New Year's Eve with 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets now at MiamiImprov.com, and don't miss more of the biggest names in comedy, including Craig Robinson, Benji Brown, and Michael Blackson. Plus, you can also see Marlon next Friday through Sunday at the Palm Beach Improv. Don't wait. Get your tickets now at MiamiImprov.com or PalmBeachImprov.com.
Message and data rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Ellie Anajar from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. If you've been involved in a hit-and-run accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Virginia?
I think my family has been passing this same funk we have around for about 3 months now.
Yeah.
And it is not getting any better because all of us at one point in the past 3 months have been sick. I trace it all back to the toddler. It started with him. He picked it up. He picked up from the preschool where half the kids were sick, and he was sick. Then his sister was sick. Then I was sick. Then Panda was sick. Then we all got better, and then he got sick again.
Okay.
And then
it's kind of like a wheel. It's like a rotation. It just doesn't ever stop.
Oh my gosh! Panda is now like almost on his deathbed. He's home from work today. He is like cripplingly sick.
Wow.
I feel like so many people around us have been sick. So many people are telling me they've just either fought the funk or just have the funk. Like,
no, it's been crazy because, I got it probably like early November. I had it for about a month. I don't know what it was. It was just, all that kind of like funk. I just had funk, whatever it was.
Do you feel like you shook it over the break?
Yeah, I feel a lot better because I think I just needed ridiculous amounts of like rest and just chilling. And that's it. I don't think like many of us ever pull out and don't do anything. And sometimes you just got to sit, and life just doesn't let you ever just pull out and just sit. And that's it. When you keep moving around, the funk keeps going. And I remember when I had it and I was kind of being like, what is going on? When I was like on week 4 of like, I am still sick. People were saying apparently in a warmer climate, it's harder to shake some of this stuff.
Really?
That you get. I'd never heard that before, but there were multiple people that sent in that text to us. I'm like, I'd never heard of it, but maybe. I guess it makes sense to me.
Because I was great up until New Year's Eve, and then I was like backpedaling once again, and now I have the funk again.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
It's back to it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but you're not the only one. There's so many people that have just had whatever it is going on. It's crazy. And yesterday I was getting some text from one of our listeners, Boca Steve, and he was showing me he got that pink eye.
He did?
Yeah, and I think it was like viral pink eye, so like drops and nothing would help it. And it's one of those things that's been running through his system. And the other day, I was kind of like just chilling, on the couch, and my wife's like, oh, my eyes are burned. I was like, yeah, my one left eye. And sometimes when I get tired, it just kind of hurts or aches, and I was that way. And so I'm like, I just need to sleep. But yeah, you pointed out yesterday, Big, your one eye starting to look like it's pink. So now it's all in my head that I'm going to get pink eye.
Well, I'll look at you now and tell you your eye is not as pink as it was yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, it looked like you were about to be sick.
Oh, my gosh.
That one eye was bright red in the middle.
I just can't deal with Virginia. Somebody said y'all need to throw out your toothbrushes and get a new one. That actually might be a good idea.
I did that.
Did you?
I did that.
I did not.
On the first round of the funk, I threw out everybody's toothbrush, including my husband.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, I did not do that. So that actually is some pretty good advice. So I might need to do that. But yeah, that pink eye, I don't know. Like, I'd never heard really since I was a kid of anyone ever getting pink eye. And then all of a sudden, you had your pink lies scandal. And then pink eye was all I heard. And now I hear so many people getting pink eye. It's like, is pink eye like coming back around? Is there something new with pink eye? Like, what is going on?
I think it's just a case of like, pink eye has always been there, but maybe if it didn't affect you or anybody in your circle, it's like when I was pregnant. I noticed every other pregnant woman. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many pregnant women. No, there's the same amount of pregnant women. There's the same amount of pink eye. You just notice it more when you have a pink lies scandal in your life.
All right, when it's just front and center then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Got a couple questions. Anything else you got on your mind? Jelly texted and said, hey, you guys ever watch the R. Kelly show last night? Did you see it, Virginia?
I did not, but I want to. It is on my list. I have got to see that.
Yeah.
If his people are threatening to sue over it, it must be good.
Do people still care about R. Kelly, I guess? That they're still doing it because they keep like running through some of these specials. Have you seen the one that they're doing with John Wayne Bobbitt and Lorena Bobbitt? I'm like, does anybody still care? I mean, that was 20 plus years ago. It was the first case we had where somebody severed somebody's pee-pee and then chucked it out the window.
I'm not really caring about the Bobbitts, but I do care about R. Kelly because it is rumored that he's keeping these girls as slaves currently. Like, it's going on now.
That John Wayne Bobbitt is keeping?
No, R. Kelly.
Oh, R. Kelly. Okay.
I don't care about the Bobbitts.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because they're not doing anything now.
That right now, R. Kelly has got some kind of like sex slave compound that's going on.
Yeah, he like trashed this $1 million home he was living in, and they're saying he had a dungeon in the basement. And now people are coming forward from his inner circle talking details about what they saw. There was details about Aaliyah supposedly going to be in the documentary.
Okay, so for that reason, you still
Yeah,
kind of like care about that.
I'm fascinated by R. Kelly.
I think I'd seen something. I don't know if this is true or not, but I thought somebody had said somewhere on social media that when the John Wayne Bobbitt thing happened 20 years ago, that you find out from this new special is, ironically, I think they wound up taking his severed member to the doctor in like a hot dog bag. I think it was like, like what you would have hot dog buns in, and so that's what they wound up transporting it in.
Huh.
I was like, that's kind of odd if that's the case. I don't know if it's enough to get me to watch the special, but yeah, that was one of the things that they'd thrown out there. So
They're trying to make the Bobbitts a thing. I don't know if it's going to stick.
I know, it's 20 years ago. How many stories do you care about?
Much like his dog, I'm going to pass and throw it out the window.
Yeah, I agree. The OJ stuff worked out pretty well, but I have no interest in that. Well, what do you got going on this weekend? There's like no movies at all that's really opening up. There's nothing new at the theater.
I feel like we need a break. After the holidays, after everything, I don't think I'm going to leave my house this weekend.
Okay, you're just going to chill?
I'm glad there's nothing in the movies to go see because I just want to chill.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a weekend where everybody's still going to sit in and not do anything. There are a few things that are going on, so if you're looking to get out, what can you go do? I'll tell you next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
Well, problems in Broward County with overnight construction that had shut down 95 northbound at Southwest 10th Street. You were exited off there. They're reopening the roadway, but watch for residual delays. Also watch for construction right lane blocked in Plantation on the Turnpike southbound at Sunrise Boulevard. Police activity in Davie, University Drive in both directions at 595 and State Route 84. Broward County, no major accidents report along 95 of the Turnpike, but watch out for some fog out west, especially along 441. Pop on those low beams. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
It's the largest animal walk in Palm Beach County. Form a team now for Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League's 18th annual Walk for the Animals on Saturday, February 23rd at their new location, the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach. Info at walkwithpeggy.org.
Just announced, University Dodge is #1 again. We're Florida's largest volume Ram truck dealer. Over 1,000 trucks in stock. University Dodge, your Ram truck superstore. Ram trucks up to $15,000 off. Put a Dodge in your garage. Only at University Dodge. UniversityDodge.com.
Don't let anything hold you back from being your best self. You have the resource that I had a couple years ago now. I went and saw Dr. Rankin for my mommy makeover, and I'm so happy with the results. He did a great job, and I really feel like if you struggle with anything physically, especially from having these kids, if your stomach issues or your breast issues make you sad, go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Let them change the way you feel about your body. When you change your body, you change your mood and your attitude, and you change your spirit. You will feel better, you will look better, and you will face the world with a different kind of energy, I promise you. Go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb. This is what they specialize in. These guys are board certified. They are experts. They are amazing when it comes to results, bedside manner. Go and see them. When you meet them face to face, you will totally get it. They have offices in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale, and now in Miami as well. Aquaplasticsurgery.com.
I had reached a plateau. I needed to then reinvent myself. I needed the next tool to be able to move, to come out winning. And that tool was having an MBA.
Gustavo Gonzalez, Kaiser University MBA graduate.
From day one that I entered Kaiser University, I felt an atmosphere of family. I knew right away that I was going to get the tools that I needed to move on to the next step. My standards are high. Kaiser's online program fit perfectly. I already had a lot of business knowledge, but the MBA program gave me the opportunity to sharpen those skills, and a lot of doors are opening for me. I'm currently an imaging supervisor at one of the premier health systems in South Florida. And the fact that I currently have employees in Kaiser's allied field programs makes me very proud. It's that same drive from the classroom crosses over once they have the job. If you want it, Kvj University will provide you everything that you need to succeed. My name is Gustavo, and I'm an MBA graduate from Kvj University.
Call 833-4KAISER or visit kaiseruniversity.edu to get started.
Hey, what's going on?
Josh and Mike are having a fact off. Again.
Termites eat wood twice as fast when listening to heavy metal music.
You're twice as likely to be killed by a vending machine than by a shark.
Scotland's national animal is the unicorn.
A cockroach can live for 9 days after its head's been cut off.
1,300 people will die from smoking today.
Big Tobacco spends $24 million a day to get teens to smoke.
Someone dies from tobacco every 6.5 seconds.
Whoa, that got dark fast.
Dark as
For more facts about the dangers of tobacco, go to thefactsnow.com. Brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 5, do not ignore your injuries. Right after an accident, most people don't realize how bad their injuries are. Injuries can get worse over time. Early medical treatment is crucial. Beware of clinics that treat only your neck and back. What about your knees, shoulders, head, and other injuries? Come see us. We'll talk about all your injuries and get you the compensation you deserve. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a nice Friday ahead for us. A partly cloudy sky through the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. The high day near 85, only a 20% chance for an afternoon shower. Weekend weather is cooler. Saturday cloudy, then partly cloudy. A cool high Saturday of 75, a low Saturday night 55. As Sunday is sunny and cool with a high near 75.
Have you ever experienced deja food? It's that eerie feeling that you're having the same food at every event, because you are. Thankfully, Taco Bell has their Taco Party Pack with your choice of 12 tacos to help you break free from monotonous group ordering. Taco Bell's Party Packs, the cure for deja food.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, you linked up to all the KVJ Show social media. You know, we've got everything from the Instagram to the Twitter to the Facebook. It is all there and easy to follow. You pretty much just look for the KVJ Show and it's right there. You get valuable stuff, like you can go see that massive wedgie that Cardi B has. That's on our Twitter right now. You want to see a squirrel eating an egg roll, Virginia?
I do.
That's your first viral star of 2019. That's the great stuff you're missing out on if you're not following us. So go jump on it. If you do Facebook, if you do Instagram, if you do Twitter, make sure you go search for the KVJ Show and follow us right now.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, looking for something fun to do this weekend. It is kind of a quiet weekend. January is so weird. I think probably everywhere, but in South Florida especially, it just seems like nothing's going on. You got the holidays, and then this whole month, I mean, even looking at the schedule stuff, like February is insane. And we need to start getting it together because our February is too packed. There's too much stuff happening in February, and we need to somehow start pushing some of it back into January. Because, like, we go this whole month, like, bored, and then February, we're like, wait, now there's too much to do. If you're looking for anything to do, there's a couple options here this weekend. You've got some sporting events. You got the Miami Heat taking on the Washington Wizards tonight at American Airlines Arena. Tomorrow, it's the Florida Panthers against the Columbus Blue Jackets at the BB&T Center. So you got that going down. Comedian-wise, Marlon Wayans is going to be at the Palm Beach Improv tonight through Sunday. You can go check out. If you're into the musical thing, Hamilton is a big one.
Yes. I saw my friend, though, posted on his Facebook. He really wanted to go see Hamilton.
Yeah.
He went to go buy a ticket, and they were over $300 a piece.
Are you serious? Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know about that.
$300?
I can't afford that. Can you?
No,
I mean, I've heard great things about Hamilton.
Wow.
I'd love to see it, but
oh my God,
you're not even on Broadway and it's $300?
That is absolutely insane. I had no idea. Like
I don't have that budget. I'm still trying to pay off Christmas.
That sounds like something you would pay for if you were in New York City.
Right?
Not South Florida. Dang. All right. Well, if you got $300, burn a hole in your pocket. You got Hamilton, the Broward Center this weekend. You got a whole bunch of other stuff that is going on down around there, too. You've got, for instance, the Las Olas Art Fair is going to be happening right there on Riverwalk.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
The weather's going to be a little cooler, so a little outdoor art fair might be nice.
Saturday, Sunday going to be going on. Got a couple fun little drinking events. Saturday, you got the Beats and Brews Block Party at Prosperity Brewers in Boca Raton, and they're doing the Florida Brewery Running Series 5K. That's going to be at Lauderdale in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday. South Beach Jazz Fest at different locations going on through Sunday this weekend. And something that's kind of doing a South Florida tour, it's Paranormal Cirque. I think it's kind of like, it's almost like like gross circus, or like a gory circus, I guess is the best way to put it. And I think it's kind of like an R-rated kind of thing. It's kind of weird. Just as I was reading the the write-up on it, but it's kind of like, I guess, a little bit of Cirque du Soleil, but then they've got like gory elements in it. Paranormal Cirque. So it is going to be playing on Northeast 123rd Street in North Miami this weekend, and then like in a couple weeks it comes to West Palm Beach. I think they're going to be having it at the Kennel Club. So it's kind of doing its tour in South Florida if you want to go check that out this weekend. You got the Revolution Live Jazz Brunch happening at the Broward Center on Sunday, and Diana Ross is going to be doing a show at the Hard Rock Event Center coming up on Sunday. Green Market and West Palm Saturday, and Polo Sunday. That's what you got going on this weekend in South Florida. Well, I'm just kind of curious if anybody else is having to deal with taking down Christmas lights. And what is the strategy on that? Because my wife, we got Christmas lights put up on the house, and it looked absolutely amazing, and I loved it, and it was fantastic. And I asked her, I said, so what's next? The same people that put them up, because I couldn't put them up. I'd fall off a ladder and break my neck. I could not do that. There's just no way.
You are so prissy.
Oh, I have no manly skills at all.
You got a one-story house.
Yeah, but it does go up. Like they had to get on the roof to put it up there on the second little tier that goes up.
Do you need me to come over and take your holiday lights down?
Honestly, Virginia, if you would, that'd be great. But you got to get up on a roof, and you got to use a ladder while you're on the roof.
I know. I just did that on my roof.
Did you really? You put a ladder on your roof and did that?
I did.
That's crazy.
I put one ladder on the ground to go to the first story, and then I put another ladder on the first story to go to the second story. I told you I was up there painting my roof. That's crazy. And people were yelling at you, right? Because you were going to break your neck. They were, but guess what? I didn't break my neck. I'm fine. All right. Yeah, like honestly, if you would come over and take down my lights, that'd be amazing. Because I talked to my wife, I'm going, so what are we doing now? I'm going, okay. The same people that put them up will come take them down. That's what I thought. She's like, no, I paid to put them up. They're going to stay up. We'll just turn them off. And I'm like, can you do that? I'm like, I don't know if you can do that. I'm like, because we have an HOA. Will you get fined? Yes, you will get fined. Your HOA is so persnickety. You can't even park on your street. I know, right? They are definitely gonna flag you for Christmas lights up in February. That's kind of what I thought. So I'm like, the cost of taking them down is probably gonna be cheaper than the fines we're gonna get. And I didn't know how that worked, but I was like, she's looking for a fight. Maybe. I don't know. Is she bored of the new year? She's well rested. I guess what it is. She's looking to get a little scrappy. Yeah, so I didn't know what that, because I don't have any knowledge about them. So I'm like, okay, well, what are people doing when it comes to your Christmas lights? Now, I assume most people, put them up, take them down. But yeah, and maybe I just need to go up there and try to make a statement. The only thing is, I know I'm gonna fall. I know I'm gonna fall. Well, first question: do you have a ladder? Do you have two ladders? No, I don't even know if we have a ladder. Because I know me and heights is just not a good idea. I got a phobia of heights. Well, I've got two ladders. I'll come over and help you. Me and you do it. And you just got to, just take them down. So you do have to take them down. There's no way you can leave them up. I don't think so. Not with your HOA. They're always sending you messages. Even if your cars are, crossing the sidewalk, you get yelled at. Yeah. I mean, Christmas lights up, that's so redneck, Kevin. Oh, no, I know. Your HOA is not going to put up with that. I don't care. I'm okay with being that redneck house. I'm all right with that. That doesn't bother me. But, what starts to bother me is going, okay, can you expect a fine? Is a fine definitely going to happen? How much are we talking with, typical HOA? And then is there, a reasonable deadline? When do they say, okay, they got to be down by this time? Well, you're supposed to take them down, what is it, by King's Day. What the heck is that? Which is coming up this weekend. I know. I've never heard of that. It's the end of holiday. It's the end of Christmas. Did you just make that? I'd never heard of King's Day. No, it's real. It's in New Orleans. It's a Mardi Gras thing.
Okay.
Because that's the first day you can start eating king cake.
Oh, you guys have way too many holidays in that town.
We do.
You guys celebrate anything.
That's why I'm
you
so
guys,
tired.
You guys made a Tuesday fun. Who makes Tuesday fun?
We do. Woohoo!
That's crazy.
Let's drink.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just kind of curious, like, what is everybody's HOA ruling on that? Is there any way I can just leave them up, just ignore them, keep them off, and I'll be good?
It's probably in your HOA manual. It'll tell you in that book what you can do.
Oh, why can't we leave our lights up? They're pretty. 877-979-WRMF. All right, what do people do when it comes to taking down their lights? My wife had somebody put ours up so they look nice because I would not be able to do it that way. And then I said, okay, so do they come and take them down? Like, how does that work? She's like, no, I'm not taking them down. She's like, they're just going to stay up.
Oh, no.
I was like, can we do that? I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm like, okay. I don't know what the ruling is on that. What do people do with their lights? Lisa H. in the chat room said, our HOA gives us 7 days after the holidays, then they fine us. That's hers. So you're right. You got to probably find out each individual HOA what they'll do.
Yeah, I mean, this weekend is technically the last you should have them up. They're supposed to be down as of the 7th.
So this is pretty much what my weekend should be if I'm a responsible dude, is taking down my Christmas lights.
Right, and it's all done around the Catholic holiday calendar. Epiphany is on Sunday, so 7th is Monday. They should be down by then.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you want to ride this pony and see what happens, I am fascinated by your HOA because you are surrounded by all these old crotchety people that have nothing better to do than complain about you and your family to the HOA.
Well, the problem with our HOA, and you're probably thinking of this, and you're listening and being like, oh my gosh, Kevin must live in the nicest neighborhood, as particular as his HOA is. That's the ironic thing. It's not that nice of a neighborhood. Like, that's why I'm like,
it's
when you guys
basic middle class.
I'm like, you guys think we're on Palm Beach. The way they act and the rules and regulations they have with my HOA, I'm like, we're not Palm Beach. We're not even close.
It's ridiculous.
It is insane. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
I've been yelled at on your street before just for parking on the
I know.
street. I'm like, this is the street, people. You don't own the street.
We got this crazy neighbor lady down the street, and she will call if a car is parked illegally or not even illegally, just like the way it's not supposed to be in our neighborhood. She will call my wife in a matter of about 2 minutes. We had someone come to the house, and they pulled into the driveway, but were blocking the sidewalk, and they were not even there 2 minutes, and my wife's like, who's blocking the sidewalk? I'm like, how do you know? She's like, I already got a call. I mean, that's insane.
It sucks, too, because you've got 2 adult children now that spend a lot of time at home.
Yeah.
So literally you
They're
have
friends, yeah.
your car, your wife's car, and each child has to have a car. And that's 4 cars right there. You're automatically blocking the sidewalk.
See, the math doesn't work out, Virginia.
There's nothing you can do.
No,
And
We're
then
screwed.
when I come over, or any of your kids come over, like any of their friends, now you've got cars on the street. Now you are just a menace.
We are. And then, yeah, they're letting the HOA know. Somebody said in Loxahatchee, we got 3 houses that keep their lights up all year long.
Well, Loxahatchee don't have no HOA.
That's just the way they roll. Somebody else texted and said, I'm Mexican, just like the Queen, and we leave our lights on all year round, even when they're falling off. And if the HOA comes after you, just say, no hablo inglés. So everybody's got their own way of solving it. So there you go. Appreciate all the advice on that. If you got any thoughts, sounds like a lot of people are going to be taking down their Christmas lights this weekend. That is the weekend to do it this weekend. Well, people asking, oh my gosh, what is going on with Jaybird? Jaybird, the ongoing saga, he has not made it back from Oregon. He was supposed to be back yesterday afternoon. If you missed everything that happened on yesterday's show, he, of course, in typical Jaybird fashion, he loses his wallet. Is then like, okay, I missed my flight. I'm going to have to pay for a whole new flight. My sister has to work out her work schedule because she was supposed to go back, and we're an hour and a half from the airport. So I don't even know if I can get an Uber here. I don't know how I'm going to get to the airport. I mean, it was just, again, his world was crumbling down around him.
You can call a car service and schedule a pickup. I mean, it's not going to be cheap. Uber is not all you have.
The only question I have, and you've pretty much always lived in cities, Virginia.
Right.
His sister lives in the country, way out in the country.
Sure.
So she might be a good 45 minutes from the nearest city. So a car service would probably have to drive. Maybe even Portland might even be the nearest town. Oregon's pretty rural. So
they're probably going to charge you for a round trip, even though you're only going one way.
90 minutes there, 90 minutes back.
They're going to charge you the
3
full
hours.
round trip price, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But
that on top of airfare, he's going to have to buy probably a whole new ticket to get home. So the first ticket, that's just whatever he spent on that. Just bye-bye. So he'd have to buy a whole new airline ticket, car service, if his sister can't take him. I think his sister was able to work out her schedule to be able to take him to the airport. But it's, as he would say, a to-do, Virginia.
I would just bring his ass early in the morning before she has to go to work and tell him, for all this inconvenience, you can just sit in the airport and wait for your flight.
Probably, yeah.
Find something fun to do. Go get your drink on.
Yeah. Well, if you were looking at our Instagram, and this is how I found out. I had no idea because I didn't hear from Jaybird after the show yesterday at all. So I assumed he was coming in this morning. So I had no idea when I didn't hear from him. Like, oh, okay, he's able to get a flight and all that kind of good stuff. And we're going to have Jaybird here today for today's show. And then I checked the Instagram when I woke up this morning, and I'm like, oh, okay. No, he found his wallet it looks like his sister's made like a makeshift well out of like rocks. And you said he was there doing a photo shoot with his G.I. Joe toys?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like just like you, is he coming to work today? And I looked back in his history of his Instagram photos. So a few days ago, he was doing this battle with his G.I. Joe characters at said wishing well and photographing it like it's a movie. Like he really probably got all cheeseburger.
This is what he was doing on his
so
break.
he's hunching down and he's getting video, and his wallet probably fell out of his pocket when he was getting that perfect shot of his G.I. Joe characters.
I see.
I mean, if anybody has ever needed a wife or a girlfriend in their life, it is him.
Yeah, he said, for all my G.I. Joe dorks out there, I picked up Flint and Cobra Commander version 3 out here in Oregon. Flint is about to be taken hostage. Hashtag toys.
And it's a whole, like, photo thing where he, like, chronicles their battle right there beside the wishing well.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Also, there's like, okay, yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. All right, so that's what happened. So Jaybird was doing G.I. Joe battles, and he apparently laid his wallet down. He's found it. And I don't know when he's coming home. I think he's coming home today, according to the email that he sent. And I texted him. I said, hey, just let me know when you're awake, because it's like 3 a.m. in Oregon where he is still.
Yeah, you don't want to call somebody at 3 a.m.
Yeah. So he is not going to be back till Monday. Denny's will be back as well on Monday. So
Denny's might beat him back. Remember, Suits had a thing? Who will beat whom?
Denny's is back tomorrow, right?
Denny's
he comes back right after the show.
Today.
Yeah, Denny's is going to beat Jaybird back. Yeah, he'll be back in South Florida before Jaybird.
Suits, you win.
Gosh, that's impressive.
Nobody would take the bet, though, with Suits. Suits wanted to put $20 down that Denny's would beat Jason, and we all agreed. Nobody would take his money.
Yeah, no. Wow, okay. All right, so that's the latest with that. But hopefully when Jaybird gets up, we'll find out how that G.I. Joe battle went. Every single year, they come out with this list of banished words. These are words or phrases that we really need to retire, just ones that get on your nerve. And it doesn't have to be because they're old. It could just be because they're just overused and you're just already sick of them. And there's a lot of stuff, and especially I think if you do a lot of social media stuff, that I am just kind of like getting sick of. In fact, this wasn't on the list. I don't know, and maybe it's because I do the whacked out news and I'm always seeing this. I am already so sick of Florida Man stories. Like, it really took off in 2018. Oh, look what Florida Man is. Florida Man is, if you don't know, Florida Man is that just general Florida idiot that does all the stupid stuff.
Okay.
And so it's like, look what Florida Man's done again today. And so
lost his wallet in Oregon.
Florida Man. We have Florida Man on the show. But it's to the point where it was like, so, oh, what a cool term. It's kind of like one of those things. It's like a cool term, and then it just gets way overused. So it can be a word, it can be a phrase, it can be a term. Some of the ones that they listed that need to be retired: ghosting. They say they're getting sick of hearing the term ghosting. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a really good word for this phenomena that seems to be happening so much more than it used to.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't annoy me as much.
It's not played out yet. I mean, take away lit before you take away ghosting.
I agree, yeah.
Lit, I use it when I'm being like silly on social media. Oh my God, it's so lit.
Right.
But I'm making fun of lit.
Okay. Yeah, I get you on that. Yeah, ghosting, it just seems to be effective. I don't mind words that are effective.
Right.
It's just things that are like overly trendy, and there's just so much stuff, and it gets into a groove. Like, social media is the worst because somebody does it. Now everybody has to phrase their posts like, I'm just going to leave this. I'm just going to lay this right here or whatever. It's just like, all right.
Ghosting to me is still funny. And here's how I know. I found this podcast over the break. These two chicks do a podcast called Ghosting Stories.
Okay.
And they do it like it's a Dateline or a 2020 special.
Okay.
But they do it about a relationship and how, like he never called and why. And they hunt down the guy and they try to get him to explain why.
That's kind of
cool.
cool.
They put it all together. It's really a very well.
It's kind of like how we do it on the show, except it's produced.
Exactly.
More highly produced.
It's highly produced and it's short.
Yeah.
So it's super short. It's like maximum 12 minutes.
Well, it's just kind of our ghosting bit, except it's produced.
It's funny. It's really cute the way these girls do it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I agree. Ghosting doesn't bother me.
No.
That's one they have on their term, though, the annual list of banished words. They also put this on because they say they're kind of getting annoyed with any abbreviation that the acronyms that are happening, like you got President of the United States, POTUS. And it didn't seem to annoy people when it was out there. We're using with Obama, okay, POTUS, blah, blah, blah. I think he even had it like on his Twitter. Now you got First Lady of the United States, FLOTUS. And then you start having talks about the Supreme Court. So now you got SCOTUS. So people are just like going, POTUS, FLOTUS, SCOTUS. I'm tired of all the us's. Like, let's just done with that.
I don't hate them. I like them because they're funny and they rhyme.
Yeah, I'm okay with that still. And then the other one that is driving people crazy is thought leader. You hear that a lot. And there is just kind of this pretentious circle that is out there. If you watch TED Talks, you probably have referred to somebody as a thought leader. That's kind of what it is. They're just a thought leader. Like, okay, so what? No, they just have thoughts. They have ideas. So if
you're a thought leader, Kevin.
Yeah, right.
You've been the original.
I don't want to be a thought leader. Don't call me a thought leader.
You are the OG thought leader.
To me, yeah, I get it. It's kind of stupid. It is completely overused. Got something you want to add to it? Call, text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. offleaseonly.com. Again, foggy conditions this morning. In some areas, it's very thick, so pop on the low beams. Be careful. It should burn off with the sunrise. Police activity in Palm Beach Gardens, PJ Boulevard at Military Trail. Also, we've got construction that's blocking the right lane on the Turnpike southbound at Sunrise Boulevard in Plantation. And more police activity in Davie, University Drive, right at 595. It's affecting both north and southbound. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Maybe 2019 is bringing big changes for you. Maybe you are changing your place of residence. If you are, or if you got a place that you want to sell, you need Chris Allen Realty. Chris Allen Realty is great because they're more of a boutique agency where you can actually build a relationship with Chris himself, somebody you can trust. Chris is in the industry because of that reason, and he also makes it super convenient for you too because he's got a builder, a broker, and a lender all under one roof, so you're not running all over South Florida just to get your real estate job done. And if you want a piece of property anywhere in Palm Beach County, they can hook you up. They're even looking north too and all over South Florida. So if you need a good realtor, or if you're a realtor looking for a better job, just get a hold of Chris Allen today. ChrisAllenRealEstate.com. Chris, A-L-L-E-N, realestate.com.
And I heard him exclaim as he dashed out of sight, "Got bills? Then you gotta go Arrigo."
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Choose from over 4,500 new Arrigo Dodge, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, and Fiats, and get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills. Or make no payments for 120 days. Or get Cherokees from $199 a month. Or finance as low as 0% up to 72 months during the Start Something New event.
Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, and let us help pay off your holiday bills. You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
Offers not in conjunction. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. 36 monthlies. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. Rebates applied to dealer plus tax tag, title, dealer, installed options, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. FCA sales. 4 locations. Cashback and financing in lieu of all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
For life's little emergencies, have your plan ahead of time. Know where you're going to go. MD Now is open 365 days a year from 8 to 8. Go online, find the one nearest you, mdnow.com.
Bring your family and friends to Lion Country Safari and experience Florida's only drive-through safari with hundreds of wild animals roaming feet from your car. Lion Country Safari in West Palm Beach. Coupons at lioncountrysafari.com.
We've made it easier than ever to listen to this radio station. Hear us anywhere, anytime on the free iHeartRadio app. The music, your favorite personalities, and the coolest contests all happen with one app. Listen to your favorite station wherever you want. Download the free iHeartRadio app today and let's start streaming.
I love the team at Good Greek Moving and Storage. You know, our friend Spiro was so awesome to us over the holiday. They were the official mover of the Little Smiles Holiday Toy Drive. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They moved so many toys, so many times from so many different events, making sure that all kinds of needy kids all over South Florida got a toy this holiday. Thank you, Good Greek Moving and Storage. This is the kind of company that you want to work with. Our friend Spiro, who runs the show, is a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer. They do things the right way, and that's why I just know that when you call them, you're going to get the best moving situation you could possibly put yourself in. Call them up today. Big, small, local, or long distance. They do it all, and they do full service, too. I love that. You don't have to lift a finger. They bring the boxes. They pack your stuff. They move your stuff. They unpack it. It's amazing. Pick up your mobile phone and dial ** Greek. That's ** Greek. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Now through January 22nd at David's Bridal, designer gowns are up to $500 off, and select gowns originally $300 to $600 are just $99. Plus hundreds of bridesmaid options are up to $30 off. Find yours something new. Only at David's Bridal.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I'm so sad that Jaybird is not here because Bad Baby, you may know her better as Danielle Bergoli.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She made TMZ again yesterday.
That girl's a bona fide star now.
What is she doing and what is she spending? Girl's making cash. I will tell you all about it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Don't know if this excites you. If you're into movies, you might care that coming up on Sunday night, they got the Golden Globes going on where they give out awards, but more importantly, the big-time stars go and get hammered.
Yeah, the Golden Globes is the one where they sit them all at these big round tables, like a banquet table, and there's like usually Moet and Chandon champagne on each table, and they're like, wow, guzzling the champs.
Yeah.
And that just always... towards the end of the night, the acceptance speeches are awesome because of the champagne.
Well, you know, the good thing about social media now that I do like, actually, is that you don't have to sit down and spend 3 hours watching one of these stupid shows. Because if somebody does something dumb enough that you want to see it, it'll be all over social media. And that's the beautiful thing about it.
And the best stuff will happen at the end when everybody's tanked.
Yeah, if it does. But I don't know.
If it happens.
People are getting so guarded these days, they don't want to be that video. So it's probably going to be boring ultimately. But if you do care about some of the awards, what they got for the best motion picture for musical or comedy, Crazy Rich Asians, which you said is great.
I loved Crazy Rich Asians. I thought it was really well done.
That seems to be the one that people like the most out of all these, but they say The Favorite is likely going to win. And it's spelled Favorite.
Oh, the European
Favorite.
The Favorite.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of that movie. Did you know what that is?
No, what's it about?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I gotta look it up. I do like seeing the ones that get all the accolades because, I mean, they're notable for a reason. They're usually awesome.
Yeah, they've got Mary Poppins Returns. How awesome was that, Virginia?
Oh.
That's nominated for Best Musical or Comedy for the Golden Globes.
Well, there weren't a lot of musical movies, so...
But it's musical or comedy. I mean, they put them both in that category. You didn't have anything that wasn't funnier in the last year? Like, that's how bad it is?
I'm a huge fan of the original Mary Poppins, and I just don't think the remake they did held up. I love, you know, Lin-Manuel Miranda. I love the character. I love the singing, but it wasn't as good.
Maybe the dramas are better. This is what they have for the Golden Globe nominees for Sunday. Best Motion Picture, Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Could Talk, I'd never heard of that, and then A Star Is Born. And they say it's likely A Star Is Born is going to win that. That's the favorite.
So much hype around that movie.
Yeah. So that would win a big one. Best performance by an actress, they predicted to be Glenn Close for The Wife. Never even heard of that. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama, they say is going to be the dude that did Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, Rami Malek.
That guy is amazing. I heard an interview with him talking about his process and what he did.
The process. That's an actor term.
It was fascinating to me because he took it so serious when he started doing the whole immersion into the
Becoming
Freddie. He, for like 2 months, carried around a microphone stand. And everywhere he went, he would have this microphone stand with a microphone on it because he wanted it to become like a part of him, like a third extremity.
It didn't feel awkward. It was just something that was natural to him. So he looked like he had been on stage his whole life.
He wanted it to be real and authentic. He did about 6 hours a day of training on choreography, about 2 hours a day of training. He learned how to play the piano and play the guitar. Now, the only songs he can play are Bohemian Rhapsody and I think one other one.
Still cool to party, though.
Super cool at a party. He didn't ever have any instrument training beforehand.
Really?
Isn't that fascinating?
That is pretty cool.
The dude did the work.
Yeah, he put it in, and he might get an award for it, too. They say best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Vice is this one that's about Dick Cheney, where Christian Bale. Talk about a guy that always commits to a role.
Christian Bale.
He puts on tons of weight or he loses tons of weight and he goes through all kinds of like physical hell. That's his thing. That's his process.
Don't be on the set acting up. He will call you out.
Yeah, I assume he didn't wear a fat suit. Have you heard? Because he's Dick Cheney, which is an old fat dude, and that's not Christian Bale. And I've seen him in this, and he doesn't look anything like Christian Bale. He looks like Dick Cheney.
So it looks like he really put on the weight?
I don't know. I haven't heard the story on this.
Because he was a slender guy.
Yeah, he was, yeah. So did he actually commit to it? Did he do it? I haven't heard the story on that, but he supposedly, I guess maybe they think he did because
he's another one. I mean,
he's the favorite to win.
He takes it serious.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's the Golden Globes going to be going on this weekend. Movies are doing well. Even though you watch probably more movies now at home, they say that the industry itself is thriving. And it just had a record year for 2018, the domestic box office. It was the biggest year in history, $11.85 billion they brought in with all the movies. That's 4% higher than the previous record of $11.38 billion set in 2016. So, big years. People were checking out the movies. And I was wrong earlier. Thank you to Twitter Mike for letting me know that there is actually a movie called Panic Room that is opening up this weekend.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yes. So you got one movie to go check out.
That sounds like a trigger, Kev.
Yes. So there you go. That's what's happening this weekend.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I will tell you how Danielle Bergoli keeps getting out there and keeps getting the coverage, and she's doing concerts and people are going. I mean, she is doing big venues and people are going to see her perform.
Wasn't she like nominated for some kind of award for something she had done? I think she was either she won or was nominated for a Billboard Music Award.
I'm not surprised. She pulls. Now, you and I might not go, but she does pull a lot of people. She had a concert in Australia, and I was watching the video of it, and it's packed. It's a big, huge venue. People are going, so like it or not, catch me outside. How about that? It's not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, I know.
Somebody who has gone somewhere, though, this breaks my heart. Did you see Brian Dunkelman, the former co-host of American Idol? If you don't remember, back in the day when American Idol started, it was Brian Dunkelman and it was Ryan Seacrest, and those two were the hosts together of the show.
Yeah.
But then they fired Dunkelman and they kept Seacrest. And
did they fire him or did he walk? Because I think he had tried to frame it like he had walked away, like he big-leagued American Idol. I couldn't tell if he got the broom, if it was like an audition. They said, hey, we don't need two chuckleheads up here. That Seacrest dude's good enough.
I don't know how it went down, but, I mean, talk about, regret. If you're the guy that walked away and you're where you are now, so Brian Dunkelman is going through a divorce, and he and his woman have been fighting for a couple of years now about this divorce. They just finally, I guess, are finalizing it. And he claims for the past 2 to 3 years, his only occupation has been an Uber driver. He says he works about 45 hours a week. He says he has to pay about $1,500 in rent and $1,600 in expenses. So he just barely is making it as an Uber driver and paying his minimum bills. I guess his wife Kayla was trying to get more out of him, but his financial records say he doesn't have it. Oh, that's depressing.
Dang, that's crazy, huh?
It looks like Dax Shepard joked that he grew a beard to play Bradley Cooper's character in a sequel to A Star Is Born, and he put this out. There's 2 little clips of Dax Shepard joking around.
Mm-hmm.
I like your beard.
Oh, thank you so much. Can I tell you about this look?
Yeah.
Did you guys see Star Is Born?
Yes.
Bradley Cooper.
Yes, he's
What
fantastic.
a babe. What? This is kind of a bit of a spoiler alert, but, you know, in the film, through the course of the story, it becomes obvious he won't be able to be in a sequel, if you know what I mean.
Yes. You're getting ready for it.
I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, kind of ruined Star Is Born for you, I guess.
The sequel, anyway.
Yeah. He then goes on to show off his singing chops.
Can you do it's a gruffer voice?
Give me something good. That's the only words I know.
That's good. Well, that's all right.
Yeah. I'm just teasing. I like him so much, and I like to think he's at home watching this.
Okay.
It's adorable. And finally here, I'm so sad that Jay Bird is not here to be a part of this. Danielle Bregoli continuing to do well despite the fact that we don't really know what she's doing. I guess she's putting out music. And the music is getting noticed by a Billboard. She's doing concerts. Those concerts are selling out.
Girls, moved from Boynton Beach. She's in L.A. now.
And now she's done that thing where she's cleaned up her whole entire grill. She has a brand new smile. She didn't like the way her teeth looked, mostly due to overcrowding on the bottom row. So she plunked down $40,000 to get a whole new smile, a complete set of porcelain veneers. I looked at the picture. They look amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
you love this girl, huh?
It is a major improvement for her smile. I'm all about improvements. And yeah, now that you look at the before and after, it is a big difference. And her smile looks fantastic. So.
Okay.
Cash me outside.
Get it, girl.
Killing it.
All right.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Okay. Few birthdays going on today. Got to say what up to Miami Dolphins great Don Shula. Oh, if only the Dolphins could get a coach like Don Shula again. He's 88 now.
Oh, bless his heart.
Oh, yeah. He's still kicking around, though, but the Dolphins are in the market for a new coach, Virginia. So
Turmoil.
Has been a tough year. Tough offseason right now, too. Michael Stipe, the former lead singer of REM, is 58 today as well. And got to say, little happy birthday to Sarah from Twitter, her little girl. Having a happy 5th birthday. That is out to Avery.
Oh, happy birthday, Avery.
Yeah, so there you go.
Cute
You are
little-
a wildflower in a world full of roses.
That family is adorable.
Yeah, you can see a cute little photo of the Avery there if you're watching KVJ TV. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show, and you can find it right there. All righty, here we go. It is No Name Movie Game time. Got a weird little dynamic here. I don't think we've ever had this lineup, have we?
No.
No Name Movie Game?
We've never played with me, you, and Suits.
Because we've got Denny's is out, and we knew he's going to be out till Monday. He's
But-
still on vacation.
I mean, honestly, he's kind of a non-factor.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding.
Jaybird, on the other hand.
Talking about non-factors. I mean,
Yeah.
this could be an epic
Yeah.
battle because whenever Kevin plays, Kevin usually wins.
No.
I love to win. Suits is hardcore competitive. The 3 of us have never battled.
This will be interesting. This could be the toughest matchup that you have when it comes to No Name Movie Game. Arguably.
I'm looking forward to
Because Suits
this.
is pretty good, yeah. So this could be any person's contest here. Yeah, and if you missed it, Jaybird, he lost his wallet, missed his flight, found his wallet waiting for another flight from Oregon. So he will hopefully be back on Monday, but I still put a question mark at the end of that.
He should be able to make his way back by Monday.
You're right. Should is the operative word, Virginia. But until I know he's back in South Florida, anything's possible. So we hope to have he and Denny's back on Monday. So if you want to jump into the No Name Movie game, pair up with Virginia, myself, or Denny's. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. We will play coming up next right here on the KVJ Show. This might be the most epic battle in the history of the No Name Movie game. Arguably, I think the highest win percentages of all time. Suits actually has pulled out a couple W's in this thing. He's got a couple dubs.
Yeah, I think I'm 2 for 3?
Yeah, a lot of times when you play, you win. So
I got the pressure on me.
Scary competitor.
He is. He's a real deal here. Look at him, Virginia. He's an intimidating guy, isn't he?
Well, natural.
Did you get any action over the holiday?
No.
Ah, Suits. Come on now. Born for Christmas miracles.
I mean, learning
here.
at Virginia, honestly, all the guys on this are pretty disappointing when it comes to our sex lives. I don't think any guy, maybe Denny's.
Denny's is probably making it
best.
happen. Yeah, he's a newlywed.
But all the rest of us, it's pitiful.
It's a trend.
Terrible.
It's not a good trend.
I blame each of you for your own personal mishaps.
Okay.
You need to get out there more, and you need to make it happen, Suits. You're young. You got it all going for you.
Okay.
I'm doing it wrong, apparently.
Is your peen booked for this evening? Is it something if anybody wants?
No, I believe
I have an reservations.
I believe I have an opening.
Okay.
Or maybe looking for one on them.
Can we put it on Open Table, that reservation app?
Yeah, if you'd like to reserve Suits for tonight.
Yeah, just log on.
Okay. Joey's on here from West Palm. What up, Joey?
How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Joey.
All right. Going to be pairing up with Virginia here. No Name Movie game. 60 seconds on the clock. A lot riding on this, Virginia. All right, let's see how you do here. All right, you cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie.
Okay, let's do this, Joey.
Okay. Your 60 seconds begins now.
It's the baseball movie with girls in it.
A League of Their Own.
Good. Okay. The same thing happens every single 24 hours. He wakes up. He's
Groundhog Day?
Yes. Pass on that one. He's a giant lizard. He's running through the city. It's an Asian.
Godzilla.
Yes. Pass on that one. Pass on that one. You get this when you hit your head. A football player gets this. There's been a whole controversy.
Concussion.
Yes. Pass on that one. This is where the top is spinning. It's a movie about dreaming. Are you dreaming? Are you alive?
Inception?
Yes. This is the opposite of a boy.
Girl?
And if you're not here, you've left. It's a creepy movie.
Gone Girl.
Yes. This is a place at Disney. It's not. It means the day after today. It's a whole area.
The Tomorrowland.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, got that after the buzzer.
Got it, but after the buzzer. Good job.
Look at Virginia trying to dial it up over. She's trying to show I got a 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
We will take that.
Pretty good there, Joey. Hang on for us.
Joey, baby.
All right, we're going to tee Suits up here second. I'm gonna clean it up here.
Suits, you ready to go?
I'm ready for it.
All right, we got Eric on here from the Pizzle. What up, Eric?
What's going on? I know we got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work. We got this, Eric.
Suits is one. He came in here to that little humble brag. Suits threw in there too. He's like, I played 3 times. I've won twice.
He's right.
It's just the numbers, Kev.
He is scary as a competitor.
Yeah, boy came in here like, yeah. Look at
Yeah,
Suits.
between
There's
this
no
and pop
modesty
off.
in this kid. No modesty in this kid. All right, let's see if you can take down the Wicked Witch. 6, you got to beat here. 60 seconds on the clock in the No Name Movie game. Your time begins now.
You can't see them, and they're kind of like shadowy or... Pass. It's a fish looking for a different fish. The other fish is missing.
Finding Nemo?
Second one.
Finding Dory.
Yep. A robot in space. We've ruined the entire planet, and everybody went to space, and there's this one robot left.
Oh,
Pass.
jeez. Pass.
It's young Dracula. Young Dracula, like smaller Dracula. Pass. You got your group around you of people, like when you're a celebrity, that follow you around everywhere. They're your what?
Entourage.
Yes. He's a video game character that destroys things.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yep. Pass. Big green superhero. Really strong.
The Hulk.
Yes. You paint. You're a what?
Artist.
Ooh, he got it at the buzzer.
You got it at the buzzer.
He got it at the buzzer.
All right. Suits, you still fell 1 short, though.
Oh, Suits.
Hey, he scores, though. Has there ever been a no-name movie game where a collective was 11?
In the first 2.
Dang. I know, right? That tripped you up. I could tell right away. I'm like, oh, he's got a tough round here.
Blue balls don't help in this game, Suits.
Apparently not.
Okay. Got Raina on here from Deerfield Beach. What's up, Raina?
Hey.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. They both put up a good score. Now, we got 1. I really want to win, but 2, we can't come out of this like a chump.
You don't want to lose.
I
don't want to lose.
If you can set the tone with this,
Oh, yeah.
Kevin comes in, Kevin
Yeah.
puts 7 on the
Yeah.
board, and then Kevin backs back out. I
Then
mean,
me and my magnificent hair just gallop off into the sunrise.
Kevin's a legend.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay, Raina?
All right, let's do this.
Focus. Here we go. 60 seconds on the clock in the no-name movie game. Our time begins now. It is opposite of cold.
Hot.
And it's another name for a fast car. It's like a stick. Hot. Pass.
Hot rod.
Okay.
She got it.
Yeah, got it. Okay. He's on an island by himself with a volleyball. Pass that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. It is a wound that doesn't heal right. You see a line still on your body, and you have a fight.
A scar.
An epic war. Yes. A war is what?
Scarface.
Another word for a war is what? What is it? Pass.
Scar battle.
Okay. Flip it around.
Flip it around.
Battle scar.
Okay. There you go. Pass. Okay. It is a yellow car. Somebody is behind the wheel. It's what? It's the
Taxi.
Yes. And what's the person who's behind the wheels called what?
Taxi driver.
Yep. Okay. Holiday Road is the song for it. You take the family and you go on a what?
Road trip.
Oh.
Gosh.
3.
Oh,
Kevin.
man. Wow. Oh, Raina. Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's on me. Yeah, I totally came in here and I just fell flat on my face. I just did a big radio pooping in the bed. Raina, I'm so sorry. All right. That means our winner here is Joey. Congratulations, Joey.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Does anybody ever sing the Concrete Blonde song to you?
How many people know the Concrete Blonde
That
song?
is me and Jay Bird's one of our favorite jams of all
This is
time.
Virginia's obscure reference. First obscure reference of 2019 that no one got.
I almost went to Halloween as a Concrete Blonde. I was going to put a bag of concrete on me, like emptied out, and then wear a blonde wig.
That would be an awesome costume in 1990.
I have no idea
Nobody
what you're
would
talking
get it.
about.
No, Virginia again has lost the audience. All right, Joey, congratulations. We'll hook you up with something cool, okay, bud?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, my man. Good stuff. All righty, coming up here in just a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. What do you think about this situation, an email we got from Daria? What would you tell Daria here? Here's what she had to say. She said, I'm kind of in a bit of a sad dilemma. My ex-boyfriend has passed away, and things between us were not always great.
Passed away? Ooh.
Our relationship even ended on bad terms. Well, a lot of my friends are going to be going to the funeral, and I'm not sure if I should go. Now, half my friends think I should because it would be the right thing to do, and that I should just go and pay my respects. But the other half of my friends think that I just need to stay away. They said, I don't owe him anything, and I should just move on. I'm really kind of torn on what I should do.
Well, a funeral is not for the dead person anyway, I think. I think a funeral is for the family. And if you guys ended on bad terms and anybody in the family knows that, they don't want to see you. So why would you go and make trouble?
If this was somebody that was the first real big love of your life, even if things did not end well, and you're like, look, I personally feel like I might need some closure. Should you show up?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
You're a definite no on that.
Definite hard no.
Okay.
It's not about him. It's about the family, and it's about his friends that are going to be there mourning him. And if they know about the drama you guys had and how he maybe hated you before he died, you got no business going there and making trouble.
Okay. Any other thoughts for Daria? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Oh, yeah. All right, your thoughts here on an email we got from Daria. Love of her life, or at least the first big love she had. They went their separate ways, and it did not end well, and he Had one of those lives that sounds like from other things she put in her email where I think it ended badly with them because of things he was into that he should not have been. And he kind of cleaned his life up, and she would actually kind of go and, do that little Facebook stalking, just see how he was, and it looked fine. But apparently his years of doing things he shouldn't have done kind of took their toll, and he is passed away in his 20s.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's just
sad
and messy.
And so now she's like, okay, I don't know. Should I go to his funeral or not? I think a lot of people knew a lot of the drama that we had, and a lot of the drama was brought on by the things that he was doing.
Okay, so he was a drug abuser? Is that what's going on here?
By the tone of her email, it sounded like that's what it was. And
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Yeah, but she did not come out and say that, but it sounded like he was into things that kind of started to spiral out of control in his life, and that's why they ended dramatically, and it wasn't good. And so now, when somebody dies in their 20s...
It's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm sure his family is rocked over it.
Right. So, and I think really, kind of reading between the lines of what she was writing to us, it seems to me like it's okay. Is it best to just completely stay away for his family and his friends, or... For me, should I just go and say, look, we didn't end well, but I still cared about him, and for her personally to get some closure? Because would you be like going, yeah, I probably should have gone. Would you look back on this 15 years from now and be like going, I should have gone to that,
It's really going to depend on how squirrely the family and the friends are. I would, are they going to be able to accept you with open arms at this ceremony? Or are they going to be so filled with anger about his death and looking for someone to place that on, and then when you walk in, you get yelled at?
If the people around him were as dysfunctional as he was, then you're right. You might be walking into all kinds of hot mess.
I think it's too dangerous to take a chance.
Natalie's on here from Port St. Lucie. Now, Natalie, you think that maybe she should consider going?
Yes, I think she should definitely go to put a closure on herself and have a peace of mind for herself. If it was in bad terms and she regrets it and not making things right before he passed away, then you shouldn't just not go to please other people. Please yourself before anyone. Don't do the second mistake twice of living with regret or living with hate or pain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think too often we talk ourselves out of things that we probably should do, and I think if you have that persistent voice inside of you that keeps gnawing at you, you talk it away a lot of times in your life. Yeah, and I think sometimes you should listen to it.
But you left him for a reason.
And all she could do,
the relationship ended for a reason, and you're away from it, and you're healthy, and you're happy, and you're away from that drama.
It's not that you're trying to look for the relationship again. It's just saying, look, he was a chapter in my life, and I want to close that chapter the right way. The chapter's kind of ended. I feel like for me to go, no matter how I'm received, because you can't control anybody else, but at least for me to go and to know, hey, for myself, internally, I was there. I said goodbye, and it's like, I'm sorry we didn't work out. I'm sorry things ended the way they did. I'm sorry your life has ended the way it has. You should have lived longer than you did, but I was here to at least say goodbye, so I did my part. I think a lot of times at the end of it all, when it's all said and done, Virginia, all we can do is look back and say, did I do what I should have done? And that might be what she's looking at.
I know, I hear you, but I'm just thinking about relationships that I've had that have ended badly. Like, even if there was no drug abuse and drama and fighting, and if they just ended like yuck, I still wouldn't go, because I know his family is not going to like me, because they're going to blame me, because they're always going to take his side. And why would I want to go and disrupt that day? I don't need that kind of closure. I had closure when the relationship ended, because I'm a strong woman. I don't need to go see him in a casket to get my closure.
So if you're going to go and you're going to cause dysfunction at the funeral, don't go. But if you could go, if you know that situation where they would be happy to see you, then maybe you should go and say, okay, hey, yeah.
And every family is going to be different. I mean, is his family level-headed? Are they ratchet? What are they?
Right.
You really have to look at it and see.
Mm-hmm. Babs wrote in our chat room, said, I think going after the funeral when everybody's gone to the grave site and you can go pay your respects and say what you got to say then, why do you necessarily have to be there at the funeral home?
I agree with that. I don't want it to be any more painful for his poor family than it already is. I'm sorry if I'm not thinking of her first, but I'm thinking of his family. They lost a 20-year-old to drugs. That is dramatic and painful. And you don't want to make that experience any worse for somebody. If you can go and give comfort, then go.
Mm-hmm. If your presence is going to lead to something positive, go. If not, if it's only going to be negative, then don't include yourself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. We've got Marnie here. Marnie, you think that she should not go?
Correct.
Okay. What would be the main reason?
Well, I mean, I just lost my husband less than a month ago, so I
my gosh.
completely relate to the scenario. And I personally would not want her to attend if it was in my situation. If she needs closure, let her do it after the fact. It shouldn't be an issue for his family to have to deal with that. She probably also represents a bad time in their son's life.
You're right.
Yep.
So, perhaps, go ahead, get your closure afterwards, because at this point, it's not about her.
No, it's really not. And I'm sorry that the other caller said that, and it's like, it's about you. You need to get your closure. Well, that's a very self-serving and ridiculous way to look at life. It's always not about you. It's about this family that lost somebody.
Yeah.
And if she was stalking him on Facebook and she knew he was doing well, she should have reached out to him then. Hey, you're doing well. Really glad you cleaned up your act. No hard feelings and whatnot. She should have reached out to him at that point, not after the fact.
That's a really good point. I kind of thought about that. I wonder if what is going on with her is that she has got some kind of regret that she saw him doing well and she didn't reach out, and then he winds up dying, and she's like, I don't know, maybe I could have helped him along. I don't know, maybe she would have just hurt the situation by reaching out.
Look, if you weren't in his life, you have nothing to do with his passing, and you should not feel guilty at all that he passed away. You shouldn't feel guilty about how your relationship ended if it was drama-filled because of his drug use. That's not on you. But you can step back now and realize that your regret is just your regret. You have to live with your regret of not reaching out to him when he was alive and doing better. Like, that's just your burden to bear. You don't go and put that on his family.
Yeah. Carl said in the chat room, unless the family invites you, don't go.
That's a good one.
That's basically it. And if you need your closure, you go to the gravesite after everybody has already left. If you ever got something you want to run past us, you can send us an email. It's easy to do. mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Got a little Feel Good Friday coming up here in just a couple of minutes. You have something awesome going on in your life, we'd love to hear about it. You just send us a text. You can call it up, too. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. All priced below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Again, that fog is burning off. It's been a problem pretty much this morning out west on 441. Also watch for a broken down vehicle in Boca Raton. Just happened. 95 southbound blocking a lane after Yamato Road. Another broken down vehicle. This one's causing a problem in West Palm Beach. Northbound on 95 at Okeechobee Boulevard. Crash blocks 2 lanes in Davie on University Drive northbound just past 595. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills during the Start Something New event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Not in conjunction with other offers. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer, installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. Cashback and leave with all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
This new year, be the most confident version of yourself with a little help from Body Detail's True Laser Specialists. Say goodbye to waxing, shaving, covering up unwanted tattoos, and even skin imperfections. Because our licensed laser medical professionals and state-of-the-art True Laser technology take care of it all. Get up to 60% off on laser treatments this new year by visiting bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get more info today.
What does it mean to be real about addiction and recovery? At Karen Renaissance, it means addressing the underlying issues that fuel addiction and the destructive behaviors that feed it. Being real means there's time to stay as long as you need to, but no more time for excuses. Real means establishing independence and developing the skills to start a productive life. We define what real addiction treatment is. We are Karen Renaissance, real about recovery. Visit caron.org/getreal.
The deals are amazing right now at Freeman Honda. You can pick yourself up a brand new Honda Civic for $119 a month. Yeah, $119 in 2019. We love a great deal, and that's what Freeman Honda gives you and gives everybody. And it's all year long, too. All their vehicles, the Accords, the HRVs, the CRVs, the totally amazing Odyssey. I know a family that just picked up one over the holidays, and the kids are so happy. This is the perfect family vehicle. So go out there and test drive. It's not just the new Hondas, too. Every vehicle is on sale. Get out there and go see for yourself the selection of pre-owned vehicles. Those are amazing. You want to check out, too, their selection and their warranties on the pre-owned Hondas. I picked one up for my mom, and we gave it to her on Christmas, and she's got a warranty on that car that is longer than some new car warranties. It really is amazing. So go check out Bremen Honda for yourself. Go say hi to Carlos Gonzalez and the whole team over there. They do it right the first time. Check them out, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BremenHondaPB.com.
Rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
It's the largest animal walk in Palm Beach County. Form a team now for Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League's 18th annual Walk for the Animals on Saturday, February 23rd at their new location, the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach. Info at walkwithpeggy.org.
Peace of mind, it's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Mark Anajar from the Law Office of Anajar and Levine. If you've been involved in a car accident, call us at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
And I heard him exclaim as he dashed out of sight, "Got bills? Then you gotta go Arrigo."
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Choose from over 4,500 new Arrigo Dodge, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, and Fiats, and get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills. Or make no payments for 120 days. Or get Cherokees from $199 a month. Or finance as low as 0% up to 72 months during the Start Something New event.
Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, and let us help pay off your holiday bills. You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
Offers not in conjunction. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. 36 month lease. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. Rebates applied to dealer plus tax tag, title, dealer, installed Dodge, and $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. FCA sales. 4 locations. Cashback and financing in lieu of all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Friday. Partly cloudy skies through the morning, becoming mostly sunny. The high day 85. Tonight's low 65. Saturday, cloudy with a few morning showers, but cooler on Saturday with a high of 73. Saturday night's low 55. And then Sunday, sunny and cool. The high 75. The low near 60.
Great news! There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. Geico can help you get great coverage at a great price, and it only takes 15 minutes to see if you could save 15% or more on car insurance. Go to geico.com today and see how much you could save.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
If you want to check out the KVJ Show, just check out our KVJ TV. It is very easy to do. All you got to do is just kind of like jump onto your YouTube, look for the KVJ Show, or to go to kvjshow.com. Cool thing about it, too, a lot of people actually will put on the YouTube their app connected to their phone and listen to that for the audio. The audio is crystal clear, and it's always on demand. You can see the show, the After the Show podcast, going to be there for you every single day. Just search for it by name, the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Got a couple cool things. Shout-outs going on today for our Feel Good Friday. Got to say what up to Fantasia. She said, my nice little Feel Good Friday is I got invited to Inked Magazine Cover Girl Party in 3 weeks. I get to fly to Arizona and meet with sponsors. My tattooed modeling is finally paying off.
Ooh, that's sexy.
How about that? Tattooed modeling, huh?
I think that there's nothing sexier than some of those girls that just have a banging body. They're petite, but they're curvy, like in all the right places. And then they've got all those tats. I think it looks hot.
You know, it's actually big time effective because I know my wife and my daughter are like into the tattoo world thing now. My wife is always like on Instagram seeing these tattoos, and she's like, oh, I got to have that. I'm like, yeah. And so yeah, I think it's a big market. I think they do. They have these like tattoo models. They go out there and people are seeing it and they're wooed and they're like, I got to have that. And then it works. Also, on my Feel Good Friday, somebody texted in, said my previous job switched us from hourly to salary and then made us work all these extra hours. The Department of Labor opened up a case and I just got a check in the mail for all that missed payment.
Nice.
How shady is that?
That is some sneaky stuff right there.
Dang. Somebody else said I passed my Apple iOS exam, which allows me to fix iPhones for my company. Better get on it, because I don't know if you saw what happened. Like, Apple is... They said their stock plummeted so much, it was like more than the complete value of Facebook.
So I think 37%?
Something crazy.
Something crazy like that.
That's absolutely insane.
Well, side note, if you can fix Apple products and you want to get some side hustle, I got a few cracked iPads courtesy of Baby Rocco I need fixed.
Yeah, that is still a big market. And I think, hasn't it gotten to the point where they've got a thing now? Because I know they had like the fix your iPad places that open up. Or don't they have something now where if you go to one of those, that they void everything?
You void the warranty on your Apple. But here, I mean, the difference, though, if you go to somebody who's Apple certified, it costs triple to fix your device.
Well, of course it does.
If you go to somebody who's like bootleg and just learning, then it's going to literally cost you a third. I'm on a budget. I'd rather go bootleg.
I hear you, but then, yeah, but the whole problem with that is that, like, you can't, it voids all the warranty.
I don't want to go in that Apple store anyway. I'm bootleg.
Crazy. My daughter went there to get a product, and she waited for 3 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
During the holidays. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, what are you doing going to the Apple store during Christmas?
That is nauseating.
That is crazy.
There is nothing they have that I would wait 3 hours for.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Virginia, you got kind of a little positive that happened for you. You got a photo with Bobby Hebert.
I did. Nobody knows who that is, though.
I love it. It's Virginia. It's your totally useless shout out in the same hour.
It's meaningless to everybody else, but if you grew up a Saints fan in the 80s like I did, then you know who Bobby Hebert is. And he was like a big quarterback. He was like super famous. And now he does a radio show in New Orleans, so I went and stalked him.
Okay.
They did their show live at this place called Felix's, And so we went and had oysters and stalked him. And what's so awesome about it is, people in New Orleans, they drink a lot. And
Really?
So by the end,
Is that what happened to you?
that's what happened to me and Bobby Hebert.
Okay.
So by the end of it, we did this whole photo shoot. He was like hugging Rocco. We looked like a family. It was awesome.
Did you ever fangirl over somebody that was a D-lister? Who did you fangirl over?
I don't know if he even makes the list because nobody knows who Bobby Hebert is. He might be below a D.
That's what I want. I want people to call up. Who'd you fangirl over that we're not going to know their name? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
To be young.
Well, to give you an update on Jaybird, we were hoping that he was going to be able to be back with us today, and originally he was supposed to, but if you missed the show yesterday, you missed the fact that Jaybird had missed his flight because he lost his wallet. And he's like, well, I can't get on a plane, so I got to find my wallet. And it was still dark in Oregon, and he had apparently looked all over the house. And he's like, it's not in the house. And he was right. Because if you follow us on Instagram, you can see where his wallet was. It is by this makeshift, I don't know, is that a well? What is that?
It looks like a well, and I don't think it's a makeshift. I think if you live on a farm, sometimes you got to get well water.
Yeah, I don't know if that's, I think that's a decorative type of thing. I don't think that's, yeah.
So it's a wishing well that maybe they made like a mini pond.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Yeah. And so Jaybird had been like playing with his G.I. Was it G.I. Joes? I think it was. He was playing with G.I. Joes.
He was, yes.
And he put his wallet down and then walked
He was
off.
doing a photo shoot of the battle between his two G.I. Joe characters.
Yeah.
Is he regressing? We need to get him a girl.
He needs
stat. He needs to touch a boobie really bad.
He's a 40-year-old man still having G.I. Joe battles and taking photos of it.
Okay. If you do that, just don't put it on social media.
No, if you go to Jaybird's Instagram.
It's prominent.
Yeah. He's got the action scene, actually, that is up there. And you can see who it was. Let me see. I think he was excited. He got a Cobra. It's Cobra Commander.
Flint and Cobra Commander.
Yeah. Flint, who's the head of the G.I. Joes, and Cobra Commander, and it's Cobra Commander version 3. So anyway, Jaybird did not make his flight yesterday, and apparently the word is that he's going to get a flight today.
Okay, I hope he just changed his ticket and paid the change fee instead of had to buy a whole new ticket, because that would be really expensive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Do you ever fangirl over a D-lister? Joe texted in and said, yeah, I fangirled over Scott Bentley.
Who's Scott Bentley?
Apparently he was a Florida State place kicker that won their first national championship.
That's awesome.
And went nuts for her. Virginia's got Bobby Hebert.
Oh, I've got a million pictures with Bobby Hebert.
Honestly, you could have shown me that. And I know the name, but I would never know. I'm like, I have no idea who that is.
Here's Bobby Hebert playing with Rocco. Here's Bobby Hebert.
So you got a drunk former Saints quarterback playing with your 3-year-old?
I loved it. I was drunk too. It was so fun.
When in New Orleans. That's good stuff. All right, 877-979-WRMF. You can text this person you fangirled over, D-listers. Please to get hold of. We're going to be doing some Drunk Girl Trivia, too. Now, you had some cocktails over the break, Virginia?
I had quite a few cocktails over the break.
How many nights? Because, let me see. We were out from... Okay, we were out from the 21st of December was our last day that we had. And so we were out for 10 days. Out of those 10 days, how many days would you say you were hammered? Rough estimate.
Okay, I would say 5.
Half. Okay.
Half. But, you know, a lot of those days I was driving because I had to drive a car to my mom in Texas, and I don't drink and drive. So those days were a wash. A failure, if you will.
Okay, I got you.
But I made up for it for the days that we were there in New Orleans.
Okay, all right, so half on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get to Drunk Girl Trivia coming up. Somebody texted in and said, I fangirled over Jesse Camp. You know who that is?
No.
I actually know that. Jesse Camp. Do you remember when MTV, they had that contest to be a VJ?
Yes.
And they had that dude's like, he's all like really like weird and twisted.
That's
and could like
him?
barely talk. Jesse Camp. He wound up winning it, but they had this dude named Dave that was actually really good. And he went on and he hosts all kinds of random things. Dave Campbell, I think was his name, who was actually like a legit talented, but he wasn't like model, like good looking or anything like that. He just was a guy that was pretty proficient. So yeah, Jesse Camp was kind of like, he was like the fan vote. Okay, let's see. We got Charlene on here from Boca, fangirling on D-lister. Who did you fangirl on, Charlene?
Okay, so it wasn't even like a D-list, like celebrity. It was like a D-list local celebrity.
Okay, what's
So,
the name, and we'll
you
see if
guys
we can figure out who it
remember-
is.
Okay, so the Tire King. Do you remember the Tire King from around here? Chuck Hershio?
Is he from tire commercials?
Yes, he would do tire commercials, and so he did Tire Kingdom commercials.
Okay.
And his name was he would always like he'd be on and he'd have robes and he'd have the crowns and everything, right? So my husband and I are at this restaurant in Jupiter. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the Tire King, it's the Tire King. We look over, he walks around, he goes, that ain't the Tire King. It wasn't even him. And I was fangirling out.
I remember that. That's kind of like, remember when Jaber was fangirling on the fake Rod Stewart? There's that guy that has always been around like local bars in South Florida, and he looks just like Rod Stewart. And I think like the highlight of he was big in like the 90s, late 90s, maybe the early 2000s when people still kind of like were into Rod Stewart.
Sure.
Yeah, and so Jaybird saw him out one time and fangirled on him. Jaybird did, was it Scott Hall? And I don't know if that's a D-lister, but he's a wrestling guy. And I remember Jaybird saw him in Hooters, and he had just gotten sober, and Jaybird bought him a beer.
Whoopsie. He didn't know.
No, you're right.
It's not Jaybird's fault that Scott Hall's a quitter.
Somebody said Chuck Curcio owns Tire Kingdom. You know what? I remember that. I remember his son. I used to hang out when I first got to town in like 99. I think his name was Jason.
Okay.
And I used to hang out with him.
They probably still do, sponsor one of the stages at Sunfest. And they do a sweet backstage setup. Tire Kingdom did.
Yeah, no, they still do good stuff.
They invited us to go back there one time, and I was like, whoa. You
Yeah,
guys
see that
put out a spread.
So I think Chuck's time was before we were here. We've been here like this is our 20th year.
Okay.
So that must have been because people would fangirl over Jason. I'm like, who is this guy?
He sells tires. What's
Uh-huh.
up?
Somebody said I fangirled over an E-list celebrity, one Virginia Sinicki.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Somebody said I actually know the guy that looks like Rod Stewart. Used to volunteer on Saturdays at the place I used to work. He's a really good guy. So there you go.
He's really sweet. I've gone up to him before in Publix because we used to shop at the same Publix, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, you do look so much like Rod Stewart. He was in a Rod Stewart cover band because I caught them performing one time on Atlantic Avenue in Delray. He was on stage. He sings good.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a talented dude.
He was doing the whole thing.
So he actually has something other than just he hangs out at bars and looks like Rod Stewart.
When I saw him, he was nailing it.
Uh-huh. Somebody said I fangirled hard on Aaron Carter. Is that bad? Aaron Carter's not D-list, though, is he?
Aaron Carter is C-list.
I thought so too. Yeah, I would put him at a C. And that one's like, that's a name you could throw around. I think people would know.
Sure.
Chuck Curcio, you're going to lose a couple people on that one. That's what I love. All right, got somebody you want to throw in here, 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced below retail, now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS, offleaseonly.com. Again, that fog is burning off. It's been a problem pretty much this morning out west on 441. Also watch for a broken down vehicle in Boca Raton. Just happened, 95 southbound, blocking a lane after Yamato Road. Another broken down vehicle. This one's causing a problem in West Palm Beach. Northbound on 95 at Okeechobee Boulevard. Crash blocks 2 lanes in Davie on University Drive northbound just past 595. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
If you're not happy with the cable company that you got right now, you got to switch over to Xfinity. I tell you, Xfinity makes my life so easy. The X1 DVR they have gives me all my favorite programming all on one device. Not only all my cable channels, but I can access my Netflix, my YouTube, and now you got the Amazon Prime on there, and I'm watching a lot more shows on the Amazon Prime now. So I'm not switching around to all this different stuff. It all comes on one device. And the cool thing, too, that's really spoiled me is the voice-controlled remote. Now, some of my sports channels are a little bit staggered, but I watch endless amounts of football over the break. All I did, I hit the button, I would say the team, or I would say the channel, and it would pop right up, giving me actually some of the stats that went along with every single game. If you want this advantage in your home, you got to get Xfinity, and you can get the Xfinity Stream app that comes along with it too, so you can watch a lot of these cool things right there on your mobile devices. Pair it up with their super fast Wi-Fi in-home, and when you're away, those hotspots keep you connected, and it's not going to gobble up all your data. That's why you need Xfinity in your life, and you can get it today by calling 1-800-XFINITY, going to Xfinity.com, or just dropping into an Xfinity store today.
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills during the Start Something New event at Arrigo Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Not in conjunction with other offers. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer, installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. Cashback and with all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
You know, MD Now is now the largest urgent care in South Florida. With nearly 40 locations, there's always a doctor on site. MDNow.com.
So your New Year's resolution is to find love. Great! Now what? MingleToMatch.com invites you to find your partner in paradise. Register for their singles conference at Atlantis in the Bahamas right now. Go to MingleToMatch.com. Answer a few questions, register for the trip of your life, and off you go to paradise. Find your soulmate while having fun at the 4-day, 3-night singles conference this Valentine's Day weekend. Meet singles that are fully vetted and ready to meet their soulmate. Go to MingleToMatch.com for the details. Use the code RADIO for a 10% discount off the total price. Make this the last holiday you spend alone. Go to MingleToMatch.com and find your partner in paradise.
Kick off the 2019 season for the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals at FanFest on Saturday, January 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Individual tickets go on sale for the first time. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com for more information.
We love the Rain Dancers Steakhouse, making memories since 1975 for lunch, dinner, or delicious happy hour.
At Planet Fitness, you can get down with your judgment-free self. Join for only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Now through January 15th. With a deal like that, what have you got to lose? Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
See club for details. Just announced, University Dodge is #1 again. We're Florida's largest volume Ram truck dealer. Over 1,000 trucks in stock. University Dodge, your Ram truck superstore. Ram trucks up to $15,000 off. Put a Dodge in your garage. Only at University Dodge. UniversityDodge.com.
Macy's Backstage has everything to help you get a fresh start, including active gear from brands you love, Reebok, Fila, K-Swiss, and more. Hurry in and find the best booties of the season, starting at $19.99. And pamper yourself. Bring the spa home with fragrant candles, aroma diffusers, even salt lamps, starting at just $5.99. Best of all, look for incredible markdowns in every department all month long. Macy's Backstage, off price, on trend, arriving daily. Find your store at Macy'sBackstage.com.
Okay, here's the deal. You're a freelancer, a hired hand, a self-made, self-owned business of one. Whether you're a contractor, creative director, or consultant, you're the boss. And that makes things easy. Unless, of course, you're trying to get a mortgage. When it comes to qualifying for a cash-out refi, gig economy workers come with more obstacles, more complexities, and more stress, right? Wrong. Dial 855-875-CASH, and one of our cash-out mortgage specialists will help you qualify for the lowest interest loan possible, regardless of your source of income. It's the easiest call you'll make all day. That's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today. First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Group, DBA Cash Call Mortgage, 19500 Jamboree Road, Irvine, California, 92612, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender, not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Again, that's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today.
Did you get your tickets to see Cirque Italia's new show, Aqua? The Water Circus is here now in Melbourne, January 3rd through the 6th. A luxurious experience packed full of amazing acts at Wickham Park. Get one free child ticket with the purchase of an adult ticket with promo code CIRCUS. Visit CirqueItalia.com now.
We had a lot of people resolving to get their bodies back in shape, shed off some of those pounds that you gained over the holidays. The average person put on 6, so if you did, don't feel too bad. But here's what I would say is a great first step. I already started back into it. I went and I got my testing done for my hormone replacement therapy with Wellington Anti-Aging. Now, the reason why this is so important, for guys over the age of 25, every single year of your life, you're going to lose 1 pound of lean muscle and replace it with 1 pound of fat. Your body just starts looking different. You start having less energy. But if you can get those hormones back in your body, you can put the lean muscle back on. Your physique is going to look better. You're going to have better results at the gym, and you're going to have more energy when you're trying to work out. And I get so gassed so often when I work out now. That's why, to me, it is a critical part of trying to stay in shape and looking my best. So if you're trying, the first step is doing hormone replacement therapy. For guys and for girls, it's going to be one of the best things you're ever going to do. So do that step. I already have. Wellington Anti-Aging. Cool thing, your insurance likely is going to pick up the cost too. So you got nothing to lose. Just go online today. WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, R. Kelly was threatening to sue Lifetime if they aired the special last night. What happened on the special? We've got a few clips for you from Surviving R. Kelly. And did that lawsuit get filed today? We'll also talk about that. Before we get into that, though, this is crazy. Diddy believes that his ex-girlfriend Cassie was cheating on him with the personal trainer that he paid for.
Oh, that's cold.
Now that is rough.
Dang.
Yeah. And it sounds like he might be right. I mean, so Diddy and Cassie broke up a few months ago, and she had this trainer that he was paying for while they were still together. Now there's pictures of Cassie and the trainer kissing at a Christmas party that she put on her own Instagram. And Diddy is like, all right, well, this is why we're not together.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy. And look, I'm not all about like jealousy in relationships, but I get it. If you have a partner and they are training with, somebody of the opposite sex or the sex they'd be attracted to, I would be like, I just don't feel comfortable because, you're in a lot of positions where I've seen people training. Sometimes to train, there's touching going on. You're in weird positions, and you're not wearing a lot of clothes. And if you are, they're very tight.
At least one of you is usually very hot.
Yeah, and there is. I mean, I've always had male trainers, but you form I've had relationships with all of them. I'm friends with like 3 former trainers because you spend a lot of time together and you start to connect. You start to learn about them. And
the male trainers usually have a great body. The female trainers usually have a great body.
Right.
And good luck if you're attracted to whatever gender or sex your trainer is. It's going to be hard for you not to let your mind go there when they're on you.
Well, and if your relationship's not going well at home.
You're not getting enough attention from Diddy.
Yeah.
Now this trainer's paying you all this attention.
Trouble.
I've heard it before. I know somebody that has happened to this very scenario.
Don't
be
do it.
careful with these trainers.
That's right, girl.
Kevin Hart may indeed be hosting the Academy Awards after all. Now, the Academy is considering continuing the conversation with him. I guess behind the scenes, they feel like they never really fired him. And that's kind of how it went down. Remember, like, they said, you have to apologize. And he said, I'm not apologizing. I quit. And they were just like, what? You quit? Nobody quits on the Academy. Oh, my gosh. But they were kind of left scratching their heads, wondering what to do. And they haven't hired somebody new. So behind the scenes, people at the Academy are saying maybe we can patch this up and still try to get Kevin Hart to host the 91st Annual Academy Awards. So the door is not completely closed on that one.
It seems like they should let him back in. I mean, how many people have, been saying, look, come on. And I think if he has this interview with Ellen, you say it airs today.
It does. So he's going to do the whole repentance with Ellen.
And it was about homophobic kind of comments, right?
Right.
And so if she is the rep for the gay, kind of like says, all right.
She is.
Sins absolved.
She's the top gay.
She's kind of like the gay pope.
She is.
Yeah. And so if Ellen absolves your sins, then, I mean, come on. They got to let him in, right?
They got to.
Yeah.
And they probably will. This is probably all calculated. And we're just reporting on something that they already have a plan for. It's already in place.
Mm-hmm.
And finally here, in case you missed it last night, Lifetime aired the R. Kelly special. It's called Surviving R. Kelly. Now, R. Kelly's lawyers fired off a cease and desist and said they would sue Lifetime, but Lifetime said, we're not afraid, bring it. They apparently believe the women. R. Kelly says that he has tape of some of the producers on the show saying that they knew the women were lying, but they were too far in. I don't know. It'll be very interesting to see. As of today, no lawsuit has been filed by R. Kelly's people against Lifetime, but they do have some time for that one. It's a 6-part documentary. So last night, 9 o'clock, it started. Here is one of the girls talking about the abuse that she suffered at the hands of R. Kelly.
Can you describe the physical abuse?
God, I can't take another day. I can't do this anymore. It shouldn't have happened.
Why didn't anyone know this? We all know this. No one cared because we were black girls.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, these girls, I mean, they're definitely, they're bringing the drama, and they're bringing the compelling production side of it.
Well, that makes him sound like he's a complete monster.
If you listen to, this is another one of the girls who talks about, like, in the beginning, he was great. And this is one of the girls that worked with him in the beginning, teaching him to read. But I guess as he became more famous and as he became more powerful, he became more abusive. Here she is talking a little bit about trying to change R. Kelly back.
You don't even believe in your own sense of judgment after a while. And you're trying to figure out, how do I get him back to the good space? Okay, I'll take responsibility for it. I'll just say it's my fault. I'll say yes to whatever it is. I'll apologize. Because if I can just get him back to the good guy, the one that I fell in love with, then I'm in a good space. How do I stop it? How do I get you back?
How do I get you back to the guy that asked me to help him to read?
So it's like he would lure them in with charm, and I believe I can fly.
Yes.
And then they would take the bait, and then R. Kelly would turn into this monster that basically imprisoned them, and then
According to
abused
them. According to them.
Wow.
That's their story. So.
Okay, I get why people were watching this.
It's a 6-part documentary. It started
Dang.
last night at 9 o'clock on Lifetime, and you can expect that they're going to get a lot of buzz about this one.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Got just one fun little clip here from Cardi B. What does she do when she's on stage and she has a massive wedgie?
Anyways, y'all, I need a little break. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take this wedgie on my ass.
Okay. All right, just stop the show.
How can you not love her?
That's what we're going to do. Just shut it all down. I'm going to go pick my butt.
She's awesome.
Wouldn't it be nice if you just do that in life? You know, you got a meeting today and you're in the boardroom and you're like, you know what? Hold up. I'll be right back. I gotta go pick my ass.
See, you can't do it, Kev.
I know, I can't.
It's not going to be cute. It's not going to be
No.
endearing.
People
People
are
are going to be like,
"Ugh,
oh, what is the matter with him?
ugh."
But when she does it, it's damn adorable.
That's powerful. When you can go and announce that you're going to go pick your butt and people are like, oh, it's so adorable.
I told you, we need the Cardi B reality show. We need it. We don't want it. We need it.
Gosh. It was kind of funny. Some people would text in. We were talking about fangirling on D-listers.
Yes.
Does happen. I think we all probably have it where if you said it to your friends, you'd be going, who? Somebody's talking about fangirling on the Tire Kingdom guy, Chuck Curcio. He used to do these commercials back in the 90s.
He was dressed like a king
Yeah.
with the crown and the robe.
He started off, he was local. You still see Tire Kingdom all over the place. And I think like in the 90s, he'd sold to Michelin. Because, yeah, I remember when I got to town, I was hanging out with his son. And he had a ton of money. That's all I remember. Like, I didn't know who the Curcios were. And people, you don't know the Curcio? I'm like, I'm new to
here.
South. Yeah,
I'm new and I'm dumb.
But I knew, like, boy, throw around some money. Like, this is a fun dude.
Tire cash.
We had some good times. And somebody said, yeah, my dad was Chuck Curcio's vice president. They sold the company to Michelin Tires in the mid-90s, and Chuck moved to the mountains and became a, quote, healer.
Really?
So,
Okay, that's fascinating.
that is kind of fascinating, right? Like, so anybody who's wanting to know what happened to the Tire Kingdom guy, he's now a healer in the mountains. Okay.
You can have too much money.
Okay.
That's what that tells me.
Somebody said, you know, the fake Rod Stewart who goes around town, looks just like Rod Stewart, plays in the cover band still at Johnny Brown's on Atlantic Avenue every Tuesday.
That's where I saw him.
Is it really?
On
That's too
Atlantic
funny.
Avenue at that open air bar. If that's Johnny Brown's, I don't know the name of it, but
Oh, my
right there by the
gosh.
railroad tracks. That's where I saw him, and I was like, he's not bad.
Yeah. Somebody said, I fangirled so hard over JoJo. She was an artist when I was growing up.
JoJo?
I wonder if they fangirled at JoJo. Remember when we did, what is it? It's West Fest. Remember JoJo played West Fest in Royal Palm
Yes.
about, what, 10, 15 years ago?
At Palms West Hospital, I think it was.
It was kind of like right after it had been like 3 years since she had had a top 40 hit even then. And she was kind of there. I remember we were like in a
We may have been there.
We were in a food tent. I remember with JoJo, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. I don't know what to say to her. Somebody said Jason DeVore. That's who I was fangirling over. He's from the band Authority Zero. They played at Propaganda a couple weeks ago.
Authority Zero.
I know. And do you remember the name Danny Goki? Somebody's like, I totally fangirled on Danny Goki.
Danny Goki.
American Idol around 2011.
Oh, wow.
That's fangirling on D-listers because there's so many of those American Idol people now. I mean, now a lot of that's what, 15 years for some of those?
You're right.
And you got them, yeah. They're like, I mean, you just had that story today about, what's his, Dunkelman, right?
Dunkelman, who's now an Uber driver.
Could you imagine how weird would that be if, like, Dunkelman's your Uber driver?
I would be so sad for him because
That'd be tough.
Poor guy.
Do you say anything about it? Or you're just like, oh, okay.
No, I
Yeah.
don't. I try never talk to Uber drivers
Because it'd be pretty awkward, wouldn't it?
about anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to be out of this car in 3 minutes. What could we possibly have to talk about?
Yeah, I got you. All right, well, Virginia we found out, drunk for exactly half of her Christmas break.
It was nice.
Yeah. 5 out of 10 days, baby. All right, so we need a good, proficient drunk girl or guy. Either way, doesn't matter. You can call us up right now if you want to play a little drunk girl trivia. We got the first of 2019, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. We play next.
This is how we do it. to drink. Now it's time for you to think. Drunk girl trivia.
This is really like a struggle for me to say.
Well, sorry to say, Jaybird, our host of Drunk Girl Trivia, could not make it back for the inaugural edition of 2019 Drunk Girl Trivia. He is still in Oregon. Our guy lost his wallet, missed his flight, found his wallet. Now apparently he's going to try to get a flight today, I believe, is what's going to be going on. So we'll have he and Denny's back on Monday.
New year, same problems.
Yes, right. All right, so here we go. We got Kristen on here from West Palm. What's up, Kristen?
Good morning, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, yeah.
Woo-hoo, 2019.
Yeah,
2019.
Party.
Woohoo.
Are you going to be doing anything this weekend, or are you going to be laying low?
I'm not sure yet. It's my friend Katie's birthday tonight. We might go out for that, but we might go out and do the golf now thing down in Miami as well.
Are you what, Top Golf? Is that what you're talking about?
That's what it is. I'm sorry, Top Golf, yes.
Yeah, right there in Miami Gardens. That is awesome. I love that.
Have you seen their building one?
I want to try it.
Have you seen the building one right by the airport?
Yeah,
it's not Top Golf.
I know.
It's somebody else.
It's very fascinating. Yeah, they've got the Top Golf is in Miami Gardens, and then they're supposed to be building a Top Golf in Palm Beach County that is going to be by Forest Hill and I-95. That's right there by the regular golf course they have. But they've had all kinds of red tape they're trying to get through Virginia, and they've hit a snag. And meanwhile, their competitors opening up right by the airport. Yeah, the poles are up, because that's the one thing. Even when you're driving to the one, you come off the turnpike there in Miami Gardens, you can see the poles from because they have the nets up.
The poles are so impressive.
Yeah.
Like when you see them, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
How much did this cost?
It's crazy, and that's awesome too, because the one that's there, you got an awesome view of downtown Hollandale Beach, and so you sit there, and it's cool because all you're doing is swinging. You're not having to walk or get into a cart, and they got TVs, and they got music and food, and yeah, it's Top Golf is the way to do it. So I love that. So
you'll have fun tonight, girl.
Yeah, that's a solid plan.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, well, let's get to our contestant here in Drunk Girl Trivia.
What is your name and where are you from?
Stephanie from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And what?
Go Steelers!
And what have you been drinking tonight?
Rum and Coke, Fireball shots.
And what is your favorite snack of all time?
Jello shots. Jello shots. Forever, bitches.
Jello shot.
Favorite snack is Jello shots. All right.
It's a fruit.
It's
for
my
some
kinda
people,
girl.
yeah. It's a food group for some people. All right, here we go. Question number 1.
Which comic strip was written by Charles Schultz?
Okay, that's Peanuts.
Peanuts, yes.
Kristen, do you think that our drunk girl from Pittsburgh is going to get that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. She sounds young.
Yeah, and it hammered.
SpongeBob was written.
Think the cartoon Lucy Football?
Lucy. I love Lucy.
That's not a cartoon.
SquarePants. It sounds right. Yeah. SpongeBob.
Yeah, Lucy Football SquarePants. Okay.
All right. These girls might be a little much for me.
Okay, all right. 0 for 1. Question number 2.
The outside layer of the human skin is called what?
Okay, whoa, he's going deep on that.
Epidermis?
Epidermis, I believe.
Oh, there's no way.
Kristen, any chance?
No way.
I don't think so either.
Unless these girls work in cosmetology or an aesthetics field, they're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Your peridermis. Your peridermis is your skin. What is it called? Your skin. What? Your skin.
Okay. It's epi, right? Epidermis, not peri. Okay, all right. Okay. I don't know why I'm giving credit here.
So far, you're 2 for 2, though.
Yeah, you're rocking here, Kristen. All right, third and final one.
Finish this famous jingle. Break me off a piece of that.
Kit Kat bar.
They've got to get this.
I think so. That's something.
I think they'll get that.
Yeah, even close to death, you should be able to rattle that one off. Okay, they say.
Give me a piece of that. Kit Kat bar. Make me a break. Make me a break. Make me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Kit Kat is my favorite candy bar.
Kit
I
Kat.
want one right now.
Kit Kat with a candy bar. Kit Kat. Okay, Kristen, that was a dominating round. You went 3 for 3.
Nice job.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, way to start off, boy. We start with quite a champion here for 2019. We're going to hook you up with a nice little prize, okay?
Thank you, guys. Happy New Year.
Happy
New Year. Happy New Year to you, too. Yeah. I know a lot of people making those resolutions. You know, the more I think about it, I guess I've resolved to do a lot of things differently in my life. It really had nothing to do with New Year's, but yeah, I guess I technically made a lot of New Year's resolutions.
You've kind of made a sleep one.
Yeah. Well, sleep has kind of been around, but it's just an overall general health thing where I'm like, okay, snap back, get focused, really like get that eye of the tiger back on it, Virginia.
But you said even getting like 7 hours wasn't enough.
Yeah, I got 7 2 nights ago. Last night I got about 8, and I was sleeping hard when the alarm went off.
Your body's telling you might need 8 or 9.
I was doing about 9 during the entire break. I was kind of waking up being I could sleep a little bit more.
Listen to your body, Ralston.
Oh, I hear you, Virginia. Yeah, so I'm making changes. They say the average person who makes a New Year's resolution, 75% will quit in week 1. I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know if I believe that either. That's just
75% in week 1.
Nobody's sticking to it.
75% in week 1. Okay, so I want to know if it is a true stat. People have already blown their resolution. What was your resolution and how did you blow it? Who's blown it already? Let us know. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. All priced below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. Crash clearing in the Gardens, 95 southbound, just past Donald Ross Road off on the shoulder. Northbound 95, an accident on the approach to Blue Heron Boulevard just happened. It's off on the shoulder as well. Crash in Broward and Davie on Griffin Road and Pine Island Road. Also right lane blocked in Pompano Beach on the Turnpike, northbound before Atlantic Boulevard, and you're paying for that ride. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills during the Start Something New event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Not in conjunction with other offers. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer, installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. Cashback and with all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
It's the largest animal walk in Palm Beach County. Form a team now for Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League's 18th annual Walk for the Animals on Saturday, February 23rd at their new location, the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach. Info at walkwithpeggy.org.
You know, when it comes to quick weight loss, it is something that I believe in, and I tell everybody, it just works. A lot of the celebrities are doing this thing called the keto diet. Have you seen this? Well, the keto diet is tricky. I know because I looked into it, and the great thing about quick weight loss is they have their own keto version. Yeah, the quick weight loss keto, where you can do it, but you have the guidance and the coaches and the counselors at Quick Weight Loss helping you with the whole process. How cool is that? So you can do keto, but do it the right way. I love the concept. Go in there and find out. They give one-on-one counseling. They give one-on-one help. You will be so much further ahead than all of your friends when it comes to weight loss if you do it the quick weight loss way. I swear by the plan, and now the keto plan is amazing. That one-on-one guidance is what you need. So go online today, quickweightlosscenters.net. Set up your appointment. Go in there. That first consultation is absolutely complimentary. Find out, too, if you want to do the traditional plan, lose 20 pounds for just $20. All you have to add extra is the cost of supplements. Quick Weight Loss does it right. I believe in the program. Go on today, quickweightlosscenters.net, and schedule your appointment. Lose that weight the keto way. Ooh, quickweightloss.net.
Just announced, University Dodge is #1 again. We're Florida's largest volume Ram truck dealer. Over 1,000 trucks in stock. University Dodge, your Ram truck superstore. Ram trucks up to $15,000 off. Put a Dodge in your garage. Only at University Dodge. UniversityDodge.com.
Kick off the 2019 season for the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals at FanFest on Saturday, January 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Individual tickets go on sale for the first time. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com for more information.
At Planet Fitness, you can get down with your judgment-free self. Join for only $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Now through January 15th. With a deal like that, what have you got to lose? Join in club or online at PlanetFitness.com.
See club for details.
Braman Honda is giving you the deals you look for. Now, they have so many cars to move. If you go to Braman Honda right now, they've got deals on these 2019 Civics. How about paying $119 a month in 2019? We love a good deal. Go meet Carlos Gonzalez and the team. That's what they are doing at Braman Honda. Great deals right and left. All of the Hondas, the Accords, the Civics, the Pilots, the Odysseys, they're priced to move right now. And the pre-owned vehicles as well. I know this personally because we picked up a pre-owned CRV for my mom, went and brought that to her, and she is so excited. I was excited because, you know, the warranty on these pre-owned certified Hondas at Braman Honda, 100,000-mile warranty. I love it. Get out there and find out about the new deals and the pre-owned deals at Braman Honda. Super easy to find them. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Go out there and hug Carlos Gonzalez. He's the GM. He runs the show. He is giving you the deals, and you want to go see the prices and test drive in person. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com.
Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, call 1-800-300-1866. Seating is extremely limited. Call in the next 10 minutes and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. That's 1-800-300-1866. That's 1-800-300-1866.
Honey, which Bud's chicken and seafood combination dinner do you want?
Oh, well, what are my choices?
Chicken and shrimp, fish and chicken, chicken and fish, chicken fingers and shrimp, chicken fingers and fish, plus corn fritters and 2 sides.
I'll just go with you.
Check out Bud's combination dinners today, only $9.75.
It's flu season. Take yourself to MD now and get your flu shot today.
And I heard him exclaim as he dashed out of sight, "Got bills? Then you gotta go Arrigo."
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Choose from over 4,500 new Arrigo Dodge, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, and Fiats, and get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills. Or make no payments for 120 days. Or get Cherokees from $199 a month. Or finance as low as 0% up to 72 months during the Start Something New event.
Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, and let us help pay off your holiday bills. You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
Offers not in conjunction. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. 36 month lease. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. Rebates applied to dealer plus tax tag, title, dealer installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. FCA sales. 4 locations. Cashback and financing in lieu of all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A nice start to our Friday. Partly cloudy skies through the morning, becoming mostly sunny. The high day 85. Tonight's low 65. Saturday, cloudy with a few morning showers, but cooler on Saturday with a high of 73. Saturday night's low 55. And then Sunday, sunny and cool. The high 75. The low near 60.
Great news! There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. Geico could help you get great coverage at a great price, and it only takes 15 minutes to see if you could save 15% or more on car insurance. Go to geico.com today and see how much you could save.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Are you checking out the KVJ Show podcast? If not, you should. It is an easy thing for you to do. You can actually get our show without music and commercials every single day. Easy way to listen to it. And cool thing about it, too, you get the bonus after the show podcast. It's basically us totally uninhibited, doing and saying whatever it is we want to do, without the pesky FCC, which, by the way, I think the FCC actually went on hiatus today, Virginia, because nobody's paying them. So I don't know if that means we can say whatever we want here, too, or...
Oh.
Yes, I'm not sure how that works, but FCC is taking a little hiatus.
Something tells me if we say something bad,
Yes, it
they will
exactly
backlog it.
Yeah.
When they do finally finish this furlough, they will come straight for us.
But anything we've ever wanted to say, we can on the After the Show podcast. So you can check it all out as Together, the regular show, and the ATS together. Find your favorite podcast app or find it at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
75% of people who make a New Year's resolution supposedly will break it in the first week of the new year. That seems absolutely insane to me, doesn't it?
That can't be true. I mean, people aren't that ridiculous. The first week,
I wouldn't think so.
75% no. I would say maybe 30%.
You think so?
Yeah, I think most people, at least the first week, stick with it.
Okay, yeah, I would think so too. But I have gotten several text messages. Somebody said, I blew mine already. Supposed to start hitting the gym more. Yesterday morning, said, bleep it. I'm staying in bed. Same today. Yeah. So there you go. Some people were doing that. Somebody else said, they've blown their resolution as well. I was going to stop smoking cigarettes, but as soon as I got home to my kids, well, let's just say it didn't go very well.
You got to stop them ciggies.
I hear you. You're right. It's not good. I know, Virginia, you're going to be trying to do the weight loss thing.
Well, my sister threw out something yesterday, and I was kind of like, oh, this might just be the motivation I need. I mean, I was doing good until Christmas, and then I just ate my way through Louisiana. I mean, I probably ate my weight in char-grilled oysters.
Gosh, this sounds fun, though.
It was so good. So much butter, so much Parmesan.
Oh, Virginia.
I'm not giving a single oyster back. I had fun, but... yeah, I probably put on about 7 or 8 pounds.
Okay, all right. That's a solid round.
It's a solid round.
That is. That's good.
Well, my sister, so she's texted me last night, and she was telling me about this app she's using, and
yeah, a lot of people are doing
it.
that. Yeah, you can do a lot of the workout apps are pretty big now. Even my kids are kind of on that. They've been hitting it this week doing a workout app.
She's got one that tracks her, and she also plays it while she works out, and it motivates her and tells her what to do.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
So literally last night, as I was walking into Publix to grocery shop, she was texting me telling me we should do a challenge between her and I. Who can lose a more percentage of their goal before Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Which Mardi Gras is March 5th. Her birthday this year.
Okay.
So
And then you go back at it and put it back on.
Exactly.
Okay.
I only lose the weight so I can go to New Orleans and eat my face off.
And go right back at it.
That's the plan.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, last night I was walking in Publix. I said, all right, they got a scale here. Let me just get on it.
I don't know if those public scales, I don't know. And I tell you, if you want to feel thin, do the public scale.
It would be stupid for them to put a scale in there that made you fatter.
Right, because then you're going to you're going to put the food away. You're going to buy less.
They're in the business of selling groceries.
I just know that when I used to do the public scales, I was like, oh, okay, I feel pretty good. And then I'd be like, well, it just didn't match up because I was weighing myself a lot. One period of my life, Publix, I felt great. I would go to the other scale and I felt bad. I'm like, what's going on? And then I started to realize, I'm like, I don't know.
Is there anybody from Publix that will come on record and lift the veil? Are those scales accurate? Do they have a plan?
Maybe Publix has less gravity. I don't know. There's maybe something going on.
Because it would not be smart of them to put a damn scale that was accurate in their lobby. What would be genius is to put a scale that lied about 3 or 4 pounds in the lobby.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when you go into a dressing room. You want to have like those thin mirrors. I went in one time and tried on something, and it was bright light. I look gross. And I'm like, I put the clothes back. I'm like, I look disgusting. I'm like, no. I mean, you need like good dark lighting or whatever it might be. You need a funhouse mirror so people look thin and look great. Be like, oh yeah.
There are some stores that I will not go in the dressing room because I know that the light is too bright. I can see too much. The ones that I like are the ones that are like where they do the strategic mirror and the little bit dimmer light.
I don't need to lose weight. I just need people to lie to me. I need things that are false around me to make me feel better. That's all it's about. It's about feeling good about yourself.
You need a spray tan. I'll tell you what. A spray tan will make you feel 5 pounds thinner even if you aren't. I'm telling you.
Boy, I tell you, this is it. You're speaking my language. This is all the benefits without any of the work.
Skirt around the work and not actually do the work in the gym.
Yeah. Somebody said, what is the app that you're using, Virginia?
Okay, I'll tell you the exact name of it.
Yeah, there's a couple. One that I know of, a buddy of mine uses. He likes. It's called 8Fit, the number 8, and then Fit, F-I-T. But there's about a gazillion of them that are out there.
Aptiv, A-A-P-T-I-V. It's a workout app, fitness classes, and training program that tracks you. And my sister sent me a guest pass to check it out for free for 30 days.
They do all that. And I mean, it's good. It'll give you some good suggestions. To me, the hardest part of it, like I'm going back with my trainer because I need like if I don't have somebody standing over me, I'm not going to. When it comes to the cardio, I can do the weights, no problem. When it comes to like you're in pain and you're like just tearing it, you need someone there to like make you feel guilty or to yell at you. That's the only way I can do it.
You can't be your own dominatrix.
No, and that's why for me, like the app thing doesn't work. And I was just reading something today. You ever seen one of those people that's always checking their heart rate, be like, oh, I'm in my maximum fat burn zone. I was reading today about how that's a myth.
Really?
Yeah, they said that's
but it says it on every treadmill and Stairmaster.
They said, nah, don't buy the hype. It's just the simple concept of burn more calories than you put in. That's really it.
Wow.
And when you do the high impact stuff, you're burning more calories faster. You can cut your gym time down. You can go in there. You could do 10, 15-minute workouts, but go in there and kick your butt and do burpees and all that kind of stuff. If it makes you feel really uncomfortable, and it's probably the good stuff, the more intense your workout, the more calories you're burning.
Because the fat burning zone, I don't know if you ever looked at it. It's not the most intense workout.
No, it's not. That's why they said it's crap.
I always didn't believe it.
It's like 60% of your, and they said, no, that's stupid. So don't buy the hype of the fat burning zone. You should stop. There's no special fat burning zone. It's just the whole concept of
work harder.
Yeah.
And get more results.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Stop eating pie and move really fast.
Yeah, and they say if you do those short burst, like high impact workouts,
the
higher metabolic rate higher intensity workout is you'll burn more calories even after you're done working out.
Okay.
So they say that's another benefit of. So they say if you're doing that, that's kind of it. And the good thing to do is have some harder high intensity days followed by easier low intensity recovery days. So like what I'm going to start doing next week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, is for 30 minutes cardio, get my butt kicked, want to throw up, but then the rest of them just going to be weights and chilling.
I think I'm going to do the quick weight loss and a little exercise, which I've never paired them together. So results should be amazing.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. If my sister beats me, I'm going to be embarrassed.
Oh, I hear you. Don't let her beat you, Virginia. Do not let her beat you.
It's on, Maggie.
Got a little bit of a makeup or breakup here situation, and this has to do with when you're in a relationship. One of you is making the resolutions to lose the weight. That's what I find out. Fitness couples, they work out great because what are they doing? They're working out together.
That is true. I see that. I saw a couple last night in Publix, and they were so workouty, but they were like really like supportive of each other, and they had like this nice chemistry. I'm
Right.
like, oh, that's why their gym time works.
Fit couples work well together. Fat couples work well together. You're on the same page. You're enjoying life the same way. And whatever you choose to do is all good by you. But what happens when you mix and match, or you both used to be on the fat team and now one of you quit and cheated and now plays for the enemy? Julie sent an email here. She didn't want to come on the radio, but this is kind of like a makeup or breakup type situation. She said, my boyfriend of 3 years has decided to take more pride in his appearance. Over the last 9 months, he shed 30 pounds. You know, actually, I kind of miss his dad bod.
Aww.
But I, more than that, miss the life we used to have together when he had the dad bod. We'd eat pizza. I love pizza. We would have like beers together and do all that kind of like, you know, all the breweries.
I get it, man. That would be life-changing.
Yeah.
For your relationship.
Now he just drinks vodka with a little bit of lime instead of beer, and he even watches how many he has of those. So
I've
here I am.
done that. That's what I do when I go hard on quick weight loss. A little bit of vodka and a little bit of lemon juice.
And now he's pushing me to make the same kind of New Year's resolutions to work out more, eat better, cut back on all the things I enjoy, including laying around on the couch. Now, I'm happy that he's healthier. But, you know, he's kind of starting to lose balance now. He's slowly but surely, the more results he's getting more intense. And more of those things we used to do together are falling by the wayside.
It's like a cult. It kind of gives you that cult mentality.
Yeah.
You got to try to keep your head about you when you get intense about your workout. Your workout is your workout. You can't force it on anybody.
Julie said, now I'm afraid that we're starting to grow apart because of it.
You are.
So what do I do? Do I just stick it out or just realize that maybe we're no longer compatible? It doesn't sound like she wants to change. He now wants her to change, is pushing her to change. And she talked a little bit, one line I left out is, it sounds like some fights are starting to happen. For both ways. She's upset because she's like, hey, let's go check out there's a new brewery open up. No. Hey, let's go get pizza. No.
I want to go to the gym.
And he's like, get off your butt. Let's go work. So it's like he's frustrated with her. She's frustrated with him. Does this signal the end of the relationship, or is there a happy medium that they can come to and not give it up? She said 3 years. I mean, that's a long time now to punt on a relationship because you guys are on different ends of the spectrum.
I'd be nervous. I'd think that maybe, like, this is how he's breaking up with you.
Well, it might be, yeah. And
this might be his move. He knows you're not going to go for the gym.
And what did Diddy find out with Cassie?
Yeah, maybe he's got some girl at the gym he's been hitting.
Well, you think he's probably going to start looking at somebody who's got a tighter bod, who's into what he's into, and he's going home, and Julie's slugging around eating the pizza, and he's like, I just don't know if this is where I want to be anymore.
This might be the end of their relationship.
Oh, Virginia. All right, so is this a makeup or a breakup? Are you making it work? What do you think about Julie's situation? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
I got some comments coming up here in a second about the Julie situation. Get those loaded up. But gotta tell you about, I don't know what is going on right now, but apparently in Florida it is drive your car into the water week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Not really sure why or what's going on here, but 48-year-old James Mukiakio, probably not the right way to pronounce that name, but I'm giving it the best I can.
Mukiakio?
Mukiakio.
It
That's
sounds
like
some
Didi
kind-
Mega Doodoo.
It sounds like some kind of character on some anime.
Yes,
Mukiakio.
Mukiakio.
Oh, he know karate.
I don't really know what his mentality was here. Maybe you can call and let us know, James, if you're out there listening. But for some reason, he intentionally drove his Ferrari into the Palm Beach Inlet the day after Christmas.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know why. They say he drove off the roadway on North Ocean Boulevard in Palm Beach. He went through an open gate and parked his car on the dock. Then he tried to reverse his car before deliberately driving off the end of the dock.
Oh, my gosh.
The car then crashed in the water and sank about 30 feet to the bottom of the inlet. This is, I mean, again, this is not just a regular car. This is a Ferrari.
What the hell?
And in the report, they don't have any reason why he decided to do this. Like, what's up? Why? What's going on? I don't know.
That sounds like a mental breakdown to me.
Yeah, I kind of wonder, or is it like a divorce or something like that? And oh no, you're not taking my car.
Somebody snapped.
Right. I don't know. Well, this one happened in Tampa. On New Year's Day, 20-year-old Amanda Antonio was traveling at about 4 a.m. when another driver cut her off and she lost control, veered off the highway, and overturned into a deep ditch filled with water.
I saw this. It's a crazy story.
Oh, yeah. So when the rolling car comes to a stop, she realizes she's upside down. She gets her bearings. She's like, okay, what's going on here? And she wasn't able to kick the doors open to get out. And then she starts realizing, wait, water is starting to come into my vehicle.
The car is filling with water.
So she calls 911, and this is what it sounded like.
My car is flipped and I can't see anything. There's water getting in the car. I'm freezing. I'm so scared. Is someone coming?
Yes, ma'am. We have people on the way.
Please hurry. I'm scared. I'm really scared. It's getting deeper.
How deep is the water getting?
At my neck.
Try to keep your head above the water, okay?
Okay.
Have you tried kicking the window or something?
I can't kick the window. Please,
Oh my gosh, that is so horrifying. Can you imagine being in that situation in your car, or even being like a 911 operator and you're like on the other line with somebody who is in that kind of situation?
And it was super foggy, and they were having trouble figuring out her exact location.
Oh my gosh.
These cops, I mean, it's amazing. They showed the pictures of them on the scene. I mean, they're covered in mud. They just dove in and saved her.
You got to.
Heroes.
Yeah, got to go for it. Here's another part of the 911 call.
Let me see if I can look on my Google Maps. I'm near the amphitheater, on the exit right next to the amphitheater. I can hear you! Can you hear me? Hello! Hold on. Okay.
We're getting to you. Wow. That's crazy. Google Maps, huh?
Crazy.
That's a great ad for Google Maps.
Right? Save your life.
Get Google Maps or die.
Download our app or death.
Don't drive in Florida without Google Maps or you will die. It's an odd little story. There's a guy named Brian Whitehurst. He drove to Palm Beach from Lake Wales and apparently parked at Trump's Mar-a-Lago.
For what? You can't do that, first of all.
Yeah, well, apparently Secret Service agents came up and they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I got a reservation. I want to talk about Trump's money, the $6.3 trillion. They're like, first of all, he's not here, and two, there's no reservations. You got to leave. He's like, I'm not leaving, not until I talk to him about the $6.3 trillion. And they're like, okay, all right, you're arrested.
Dingbat.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what that was all about. But just anybody who thinks they want to go and try to talk to Trump about something.
He's not even there.
Right. He's not there, one. And two, yeah, it's not going to work out well. He's not like taking he's not taking drive-in appointments at Mar-a-Lago. Just to let you know.
Ever. Anybody. No one can just drive into Mar-a-Lago.
No, not going to work.
Even before he was president.
No, you're right.
It was tricky.
Yeah, I was talking to my cousin. He or somebody was, I think it was him, but I was talking to somebody that was in New York, and he said Trump Tower is crazy now. They were up there during the holidays, and they said security was insane there.
Because people want to hurt the building that don't like the man.
Yeah, and then, too, I think he's got family, whether it be his kids, wife, whatever, that I think still spend a little bit of time there.
Okay.
But that building, if you knew what security was like at Trump Tower before he became president, apparently it's a whole different level now. Like, it's ridiculous. You
Don't
can't
play.
Yeah, don't play.
You're going to get arrested.
Yeah. Well, here's somebody that played, and they shouldn't have, played with the wrong guy. There's a mugger that tried to mug a 68-year-old guy that he saw limping to his car in West Palm Beach. But what he didn't know about his victim, Steve Shepard, is Steve is a former 5-time world kickboxing champ. So the mugger hits Steve in the head and demands his cell phone, and Steve's like, oh, this is awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Just starts punching the attacker in the head and the ribs.
That's great.
Knocked him to the ground. The mugger did get back up, ran off, and hasn't been found. But
I love it.
Yeah, so Steve probably actually enjoyed it. He's like, oh, thank you. I have not been able to legally punch somebody in the face in a long time.
He was limping because he had to dislodge his knee from some guy's face last night, probably.
Probably, yeah. Well, there's a guy who got arrested for stealing a motorcycle in Flagler County. And it was interesting what he had on his helmet. He had the phrase, "Catch me if you can," from the movie. Well, there's a cop in an unmarked car that recognized the guy, knew that the motorcycle had been stolen from a dealership.
And loved the challenge.
Yeah, just followed him home and then arrested him there.
Dummy.
Yeah. There's a guy in North Carolina that posed as a pastor and tried to smuggle a drug-filled Bible into jail.
Okay.
Now he's going to be an inmate himself.
Dummy.
Mm-hmm. There's a woman in Seattle that says she fell in love with the once anonymous sperm donor who fathered her daughters when they met for the first time 11 years later.
This is a crazy story because she didn't know the sperm donor when she got the sperm.
No.
But when she met him years later, she felt a connection with him because he looks like her kid and she loves her kid. And so she saw in him the things about her kid.
Right.
And she's like, oh my gosh, I love you.
Well, and I think the other twist, too, from what I understand from the story, she was in a same-sex relationship.
Yeah, she was with a chick.
It was her and her wife. They got the sperm donor, had the kids, and now she's switched teams and gone with the sperm donor.
I get it. You love your kid and you see all those things about your kid that you think are just so beautiful, and then you see him in a man and you're like, oh, okay, let's go try this out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, Congress is reconvening now, and they're heading in for the first time. And, you know, our Florida rep, Brian Mast, he posted a little picture on Twitter to celebrate. It was kind of fun. He posted 5 eyes, 5 arms, 4 legs. Apparently, he posted a photo with him and some other people, and that's how many arms and legs were in the photo. You know, one of the things, if you saw his many ads that were running here in Florida, was the fact that it always showed off his legs.
Oh, you can bet every single ad you saw that fake leg.
Dude always had shorts on.
Loves a pair of shorts.
Absolutely, and they were they were army camouflage shorts.
Fake leg got him elected.
I mean, that's a campaign ad right there. I mean, you know, yeah, if you're gonna have 2 prosthetic legs because you served this country and you lost them serving the country, yeah, go for it.
Do it. It works.
Put on those camo shorts. Show off those prosthetic legs. So he's in Congress today. And there's an interesting battle that's happening. I always thought it was pronounced pho. I didn't know. My family loves it. It's basically a Vietnamese soup?
It's a noodle dish, yes.
Yeah.
And so you can put all kinds of different stuff in it. It's P-H-O.
P-H-O, and my family pronounces it pho, but apparently that's the wrong way to pronounce it.
It's pho.
Yes. Well, there's a town in New Hampshire called Keene. They're selling the noodles. You know how it's pronounced, in the town called Keene, and they're calling it great. And apparently the local city manager has a problem with the name of the restaurant.
I think it's just genius.
You like it?
I do.
You think you should have it, huh?
I think they should.
Okay. All right. All right, what about Julie's situation? Probably a lot of people are going to start going through this. If you got somebody that actually commits to the New Year's resolution, sticks with it, and actually loses the weight. 3-year relationship. Last year, though, he started on it. He's lost 30 pounds. He's well into it. They went from a pizza and craft beer loving couple to now he does the vodka stuff, so the craft breweries aren't fun. Doesn't do the pizza. She still likes doing the binging on the TV, eating the pizza, drinking the beer. They're just starting to grow apart. Any hope for them? What happens? Anybody that's kind of been in this, somebody texted in and said, yeah, you join the healthy train or you fall behind. And that's kind of it. Is there any hope for relationships where one's gone one way, one's gone the other?
Not if they're fighting, I don't think. Like, you really have to just be in your own little bubble of what you're going to do and not want to change anybody. It doesn't sound like they are in that bubble.
Jared's on here from Boca. This happened with some friends of yours, Jared?
Yeah, I had a couple of friends of mine. Oh, good morning, by the way.
Good morning. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I had a couple of friends of mine. They were both overweight, very happy, drinking beer, hanging out, watching movies. He decided to get healthy, and he took it, went to the gym every day. He actually started teaching spin classes and got, really into it.
Oh, he got in it.
He met a cute little fit girl at the gym and divorced his wife and went on his way, and he's now happily remarried with a couple of kids. And his ex-wife, who didn't want to, get healthy and do the same thing he did, she went the way of the dodo.
Oh, wow. She went the way of the what?
She went the way of the dodo. She's no longer involved. She's gone.
Gone.
I thought you said she went the way of the donut.
Yeah.
Well, that too, but no, the dodo. She's extinct. She's no longer around.
Oh, okay, like the dodo bird. Gotcha.
Okay.
It's a smart reference.
It is, yeah. Way above our heads. Yeah, no, I think that's really kind of it. And, somebody is kind of like giving Julie, hey, here's a quick little heads up. And you got to think about this. 3-year relationship. Somebody said, girl, he is going to end up with another woman, some big boob, tight body blonde that's going to, wind up lowering your self-esteem. It's going to make you feel crappy about yourself. Then after he dumps you for her, you're going to go nuts in the gym yourself, getting yourself back in shape just so you can prove how good you can look and make him feel bad about what he lost. It's a classic scenario. So unless you're willing to get involved in his new lifestyle, you may as well get out now before this happens.
Oh.
Well, and that's it. And how many people probably had that where they were holding on to hope, like, oh, I hope they come back to the junk food side, and they don't, and then they wind up actually joining that side, but it's too late.
Yeah, you're right. If you love him and you want to hang on to him, this may be the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be just like all the other stories.
Yeah, I think that's it. So I think you are at a crossroads, Julie. You got to decide one or the other. Is it so important that you hold on to pizza, craft beer, and what do you
love more?
Yeah, and you maybe still might be able to do it, but you probably need to cut back or try to get into his lifestyle. I mean, I think it's just any classic case, whatever it might be. If couples don't try to stay on the same page and have mutual activities they like together, then you're probably not going to stay together because you're going to wind up leading separate lives. And the longer it goes, the more pronounced it's going to be.
Yeah, there's a whole Phil Collins song about it. If you don't believe us, go listen to it.
I don't want to listen to Phil Collins, Virginia. I'm not going to do that. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, is anybody doing anything this weekend? Like, what's going on? Is there any kind of fun stuff that's happening?
You inspired me with your list. I think I'm going to go to the green market.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got some suggestions. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, if you're tired of kind of being cooped up and nothing going on during the holidays, I got some ideas for you coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Call 561-222-CARS. offleaseonly.com. Crash clearing in the Gardens, 95 southbound, just past Donald Ross Road off on the shoulder. Northbound 95, an accident on the approach to Blue Heron Boulevard just happened. It's off on the shoulder as well. Crash in Broward and Davie on Griffin Road and Pine Island Road. Also right lane blocked in Palm Pompano Beach on the Turnpike, northbound before Atlantic Boulevard, and you're paying for that ride. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Karen Curtis for 97.9 WRMF.
Air conditioner not cooling like it should? Call Lindstrom Air for a free air conditioning service call when we make the repair. Like CFC 142-7611.
I love those guys.
You know, when it comes to working out and fitness and all the crazy stuff, everybody now has the resolution to lose a little weight. I don't know if you've seen this keto diet that so many celebrities are on and talking about. I looked into it a little bit. The keto diet is tricky. And I was so excited to hear this. Quick Weight Loss is now doing their own version of the keto diet, the Quick Keto Program, where, you know, the thing about keto is you need help doing keto, and that's exactly what Quick Weight Loss gives you. One-on-one individualized counseling where you can do the keto program. Results are guaranteed, and it works because you've got guidance counselors coaching you, helping you. I love that. If you don't want to do the keto, they still do the amazing Quick Weight Loss Classic program. I've done that program several times and had great success with it each time. Call today and find out how you can lose 20 pounds for just $20. All you have to add is the cost of supplements. Make this a resolution for yourself. QuickWeightLossCenters.net. That's QuickWeightLossCenters.net. Or you can call them 954-228-6453. Tell them Virginia sent you. 954-228-6453.
And I heard him exclaim as he dashed out of sight, "Got bills? Then you gotta go Arrigo."
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Choose from over 4,500 new Arrigo Dodge, Chryslers, Jeeps, Rams, and Fiats, and get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills. Or make no payments for 120 days. Or get Cherokees from $199 a month. Or finance as low as 0% up to 72 months during the Start Something New event.
Get to Arrigo, Florida's #1 volume dealer, and let us help pay off your holiday bills. You gotta go Arrigo! West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and now Margate.
Offers not in conjunction. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. 36-month lease. 10K miles a year. $39.99 due. Rebates applied to dealer plus tax tag, title, dealer, installed options, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. FCA sales. 4 locations. Cashback and financing in lieu of all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
This new year, be the most confident version of yourself with a little help from Body Detail's True Laser Specialists. Say goodbye to waxing, shaving, covering up unwanted tattoos, and even skin imperfections. Because our licensed laser medical professionals and state-of-the-art True Laser technology take care of it all. Get up to 60% off on laser treatments this new year by visiting bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get more info today.
Kick off the 2019 season for the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals at FanFest on Saturday, January 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Individual tickets go on sale for the first time. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com for more information.
The Rain Dancer Steakhouse, in business since 1975. Happy hour daily with great prices from 4 to 7 p.m. MD Now is the largest urgent care in Florida, and as they grow, they are looking to grow their team. They're hiring administrative and clinical professionals, as well as physicians across the Tri-County area. Go online, mdnow.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Me llamo Isabela y soy una enfermera. As a former office assistant, I never thought I'd get to say that. But today, I can, thanks to Utica College's accelerated nursing program called Utica ABSN. It's a 16-month full-time program with locations in Miramar and St. Petersburg. Thanks to Utica ABSN, I was able to apply my non-nursing college credits toward pursuing a new career. Plus, Utica College is a nonprofit institution. To learn more, search Utica ABSN.
Whether you have a big move or a small move, our friends at Good Greek Moving and Storage can do it for you. Our friend Spiro, he's amazing. You know, Good Greek Moving and Storage, they moved my grandmother. That's how much I trust them. They are incredible. Long distance or local, pick up the mobile phone and dial ** Greek. Our friend Spiro is a former Miami-Dade SWAT police officer, so you know they do things the right way. Good Greek Moving and Storage, all this past year in 2018, they were so awesome. They helped us with so many Little Smiles projects and needy families, and they were the official mover of so many toys and made sure that kids got toys this holiday season because they transported everything. We appreciate you so much. Good Greek Moving and Storage. These are the good guys to call for your next move. Dial ** Greek on your mobile phone. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
It's the largest animal walk in Palm Beach County. Form a team now for Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League's 18th annual Walk for the Animals on Saturday, February 23rd at their new location, the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach. Info at walkwithpeggy.org.
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills during the Start Something New event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Not in conjunction with other offers. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer, and sold auction $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify by approved credit through Chrysler. Cashback in lieu of all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
So what's going on this weekend? Anything fun gonna be going down? You got any plans, Virginia? Because my calendar is like wide open. I'm like right now I got to figure out, okay, what am I going to do here?
I love it. It's wide open and we need to relax because January, February, we're going to be a little busy.
Yeah, January's pretty loose. February gets absolutely crazy all of a sudden. Now, if you're looking to go out and do some stuff, you got a couple sporting events. You got the Heat home tonight taking on the Wizards at AAA. And tomorrow night, Florida Panthers are home against the Columbus Blue Jackets at the BB&T Center. You can check that out. If you want a little polo, they got that Sunday at the International Polo Club, Palm Beach. Diana Ross is doing a show on Sunday at the Hard Rock Event Center, but there's not really any big concerts going on. Marlon Wayans is going to be doing stand-up at the Palm Beach Improv all the way through Sunday, and I can pretty much guarantee he's going to be better than Tiffany Haddish was New Year's Eve in Miami. Hamilton is playing at the Broward Center all the way through Sunday, but you said a friend of yours went to go get tickets and they're like $300 plus.
My friend put it on Facebook because he's really big into acting. He's an actor. And so Hamilton is highly regarded as one of the best things going on. And so he wanted to go buy a ticket for it. And he put on Facebook it was $300 and something for one ticket.
That's crazy.
No thanks.
There is a lot of action that's going to be happening right near the Broward Center, though, if you're going to be there this weekend. The Las Olas Art Fair is just kind of like right around the Riverwalk there. You can go check that out. And then on Sunday, they're going to be doing the Revolution Live Jazz Brunch. So those are two things, Saturday, Sunday, that you can go check out if you're going to be right there.
A little jazz brunch?
Yeah, you said I got you with the Green Market.
You
going
did.
on in West Palm.
I'm excited for the Green Market.
Well, it's a good time of year to go because you'll have, you might see Martha Stewart and Dr. Oz there because they both got places on Palm Beach and they love the Green Market. So you might see them there.
And the weather is supposed to be a little cooler this weekend, too. Perfect.
Yeah, and I think Doc Oz is in town.
Oh.
So go check that out if you want to run into Dr. Oz.
Let's go celebrity stalking.
Sunday, they're doing another one of those swank farm dinners.
I love those.
Yeah, and Miami people, it's crazy. I went to one of those, and probably 80% of the people that were from Miami. You could tell, like, it's so great. This is Palm Beach.
Oh, it's so country. We love it.
Yes, it was just so fun for them. You got chefs from Matador Room, Balud Sud. Okay, and Brûlé Bistro.
Okay.
I don't know if you're a foodie. Maybe that means something to you.
It does.
Yeah,
well, Balud means everything to me.
It does, okay.
Yes.
You've also got the South Beach Jazz Fest. That's going on all the way through Sunday, different spots throughout Miami. They've got a couple stuff if you're the craft beer person on Saturday, Beats and Brews Block Party at Prosperity Brewers in Boca Raton. And then they're doing the Florida Brewery Running Series 5K. They do it at different breweries. It's going to be at Lauder Ale Saturday morning in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
And then there's something I actually saw a review of in the Sun Sentinel, Paranormal Cirque. I guess it's like a circus, Cirque du Soleil, but it's like R-rated horror involved. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, I was kind of the same way. It's like, what?
Sounds busy.
It's Northeast 123rd Street in North Miami through Sunday. They're going to do a couple productions there, and then in a couple weeks it comes to Palm Beach. Going to be at the Kennel Club in the parking lot. So it's one of those, I don't know what it is. South Florida loves to set up the Cirque du Soleil stuff in a parking lot. And that's what we do. So there you go. That's just some of the stuff that's going to be going on this weekend. Somebody texted and said, yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but did Virginia sound drunk on a couple of the commercials you guys recorded before the holiday break? LMAO, I was loving her drunk voice talking about Brayman and quick weight loss.
I was, because didn't we go out drinking?
Oh.
We finished 2018 with a drunk podcast.
Oh, that's right.
And then I had to record like 87 commercials. I absolutely had been drinking.
Okay. So people are going, Virginia sounds hammered. It's in the morning.
Sorry, not sorry?
Well, there you go. All right. Well, hey, party on.
I'll be honest with you. That's the timeline. I cut them all on that Friday. And yeah, half of them sounded terrible.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. I asked about the Pontiki that we took. I think we've got one that might be happening in January. I'm not sure the exact date, but I think they do have one booked. I do remember that. We were on there. I remember Virginia was in control of the music. You were tearing it up. Jaber wanted you to play the Narcos theme. You guys got into a fight.
The Narcos theme is for the beginning of the boat ride, not the end. The end is for booty shaking.
Yeah, this is the tail end. Everybody was like really like going, Jaber, you got all. Yeah, he was very upset because you wouldn't play the Narcos theme.
I made him step down.
Yeah, well, he
stepped down.
He stepped off to the side and started pouting. And here was Virginia controlling the radio playing Spice Girls.
Woo!
Well, if you missed the Whacked Out News, you missed a story about that dude that drove his Ferrari into the Palm Beach inlet on Palm Beach. And it submerged like 30 feet, got out okay, I guess. And Chelsea.
I'd like the backstory on that.
Well, I'm getting like some pieces of it together. Like Chelsea, she sent us a Facebook message. She said, yeah, my friend Branson actually is the guy who saved the dude that was in the Ferrari. Because obviously somebody had to save him because he bust through a gate and drove this beautiful red Ferrari right off the dock, right into the water.
Was he trying to kill himself, or was he hammered, or what?
Somebody else texted us and said that he had to get Baker acted. So I don't know anything more than that. That's just 2 texts and 2 messages that we got.
Was he intoxicated?
That I don't know. So if anybody has a little bit more of the story, because I know a lot of people are talking about it, just like going, man, what are they doing in Palm Beach? They're driving Ferraris into the water.
That's ridiculous.
This is a day where, again, we look like people are like, what are they doing in Palm Beach? Like we do. We kind of look, I'm not going to lie, we look a little ridiculous today because of this story. So we definitely need some details on exactly what happened, what was going on, I don't know. So
if you do drive your Ferrari into that situation and you are hammered and you want to get away with it, the best way to do it is to be Baker acted and claim insanity and hope that you don't get a DUI.
Maybe.
But instead they think that you're crazy.
Maybe this dude just legit snapped. I don't know.
That could happen too.
Like it's the holidays and family. I mean, I'm telling you, the family stuff gets tense. It'll drive you crazy. And you're just like, what's it all for, Virginia? What's it all for? I got this Ferrari. Screw it. And just, there you go, right into the Palm Beach Inlet. I don't know. All right, you got anything to add to it?
Yeah, please tell us. If anybody knows the backstory, I'm sure somebody does.
877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us 877-979-9763.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, this is Jim Arrigo. Do you have holiday bills coming in? John Arrigo here. The Bank of Arrigo can give you huge cashback savings to help you pay off those holiday bills when you buy a new vehicle from Arrigo.
Get up to $5,000 back to pay off holiday bills during the Start Something New event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Not in conjunction with other offers. Select vehicles. Amounts vary. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer, installed auction, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with approved credit through Chrysler. Cashback and with all factory rebates. See dealer for details.
What could be better than having fast, reliable Wi-Fi with coverage throughout your home? How about having internet that can help you save money on wireless phone service? With Xfinity, you can get it all. The most reliable internet for all your devices and the fastest speeds from America's best internet provider, according to speedtest.net. Plus, with Xfinity Mobile included, you can switch your wireless carrier and save hundreds of dollars a year. If you're looking for speed, reliability, and savings, Xfinity has you covered. Now that's simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $29.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask how you can get Xfinity Mobile included, so all you pay for is data. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today to learn more. Requires EcoBill, paperless billing, and autopay. Offer ends 3/31/19. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Limited to performance starter 25 megabits per second internet. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares average regular monthly charge of top providers.
You've seen him in over 20 movies, including Scary Movie and White Chicks, and now you can see him live. Don't miss Marlon Wayans this Friday through Monday at the brand new Miami Improv. And make your plans now to ring in 2019 with Marlon on New Year's Eve with 2 shows, 7 and 10. Get your tickets now at MiamiImprov.com, and don't miss more of the biggest names in comedy, including Craig Robinson, Benji Brown, and Michael Blackson. Plus, you can also see Marlon next Friday through Sunday at the Palm Beach Improv. Don't wait. Get your tickets now at MiamiImprov.com or PalmBeachImprov.com.
At MD Now, they're open 365 days a year for your convenience. I love the fact that they're growing and getting bigger, and there's now 40 locations right here in South Florida, celebrating a brand new location, the South Dixie location, located right there at Dixie and Belvedere.
Message and data rates may apply. Do you want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses right here in West Palm Beach and Boca Raton? If so, we have an amazing opportunity for you. We're looking for a small group of motivated individuals to join our real estate investing team. You'll be introduced to our 3-step system for flipping homes right here in the local area. This is Than Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. My team and I are looking for a handful of people in the West Palm Beach and Boca Raton area who want to learn how to get started making money flipping houses in your spare time using other people's money. West Palm Beach and Boca Raton are perfect markets for my system, and next week I'm holding a free 2-hour educational workshop where we'll share how to get started making money flipping houses and how to build long-term wealth with income properties.
To get 2 free tickets to Than's workshop, text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Seating is extremely limited, so text your 5-digit zip code to 82,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and you'll also reserve a free copy of Than's Money for Deals Guide. Just text your zip code to 82,000.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you want to start losing some weight in the new year, you got to get your body right. Get it in the frame of mind to start losing the weight. That's why you got to go to Revitalife for their 14-day Revitology Cleanse. What it'll do, it will help to naturally detoxify your body, exposing the fat cells so you can get rid of them and get more maximal weight loss. That's what you want. And if you go in for the entire month of January, if you book a wellness consultation with Dr. Roselli there, you're going to get a free Revital IV weight loss IV. Jump in, get their nutrient shakes, the meal plan, the supplements that go along with it with Revitalize 14-day Revitology Cleanse. Get more info right now at revitaliv.com. That's revitaliv.com.
Kick off the 2019 season for the Miami Marlins and St. Louis Cardinals at FanFest on Saturday, January 5th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Individual tickets go on sale for the first time. Visit RogerDeanChevroletStadium.com for more information.
It's the largest animal walk in Palm Beach County. Form a team now for Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League's 18th annual Walk for the Animals on Saturday, February 23rd at their new location, the Meyer Amphitheater in downtown West Palm Beach. Info at walkwithpeggy.org.
Doesn't matter if you're in the market for a new Honda or a pre-owned Honda or any pre-owned car, they've got a bunch of them on the lot right now at Braman Honda for you to choose from. All kinds of vehicles, every price range. They've got it all waiting for you right now at Braman Honda. And how about this? Start 2019 and pay $119 for a new Civic. Oh, we love that. Get to Braman Honda and find out all the details about how you can be in a new car paying $119 a month. We love that deal. Braman Honda is so easy to find right there, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. Go in there and say hi to Carlos Gonzalez and the team. We picked up a pre-owned car for my mom. We got her a pre-owned CRV and brought it to her, and she was so excited. So happy. That's how anybody is going to be when you gift them a Honda, because they know these cars keep their resale value. The Honda that I gave her, the pre-owned Honda, came with a 100,000-mile warranty. Get out there and go see these deals for yourself. So easy to find them. Again, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres or online at BramanHondaPB.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
This hour's music is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Great news! There's a quick way you could save money. Switch to Geico. Geico could help you get great coverage at a great price, and it only takes 15 minutes to see if you could save 15% or more on car insurance. Go to geico.com today and see how much you could save.
Do you want to watch the KVJ Show live or on demand? Find us on youtube.com/KVJ Show.
That's a story a lot of people are paying attention to because they're going, man, what are they doing in Palm Beach? Headline basically is a guy just drove his Ferrari right into the Palm Beach inlet. 30 feet down in water. Just apparently there's a guy named Brandon that pulled him out. There was a bow that got the guy to safety. He was Baker acted. That's what we know. Somebody else texted in and said, I had heard that the guy thought somebody was chasing him.
Uh-oh.
Because he bust through a gate. Yeah, it's kind of like he bust through the gate, then it sounded like he backed up. And then there was like the dock, and he just went, just drove that Ferrari right down, and just launched off the dock.
Somebody is chasing me that's not there. That sounds crazy. That sounds like not alcohol. That sounds like...
Yeah.
I may have mentally snapped.
And they said that apparently he had $50,000 with him in the car.
50 grand in cash?
In the Ferrari.
Man.
Yeah.
If you jump in to save him and you put a couple grand in your pocket, are you a bad guy?
This is my diving fee.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got it.
No, there wasn't 50 grand. There was only 48 grand.
I
don't know what
Virginia.
happened to the other monies.
I'm risking my life here for a guy who just drove his Ferrari into the inlet. I might be going for more than $2 grand. Somebody said, hey, was it Johnny Ferrari driving? I don't know. Maybe it was. The guy who takes up the handicap spot at Twin Peaks.
Well, nobody should jump in and save that guy.
I don't know. Maybe.
Johnny Ferrari.
Yeah. Who knows? So I don't know. We're getting whatever information we can.
Yeah, we'll stay on this one.
Yeah.
We got to figure out the backstory.
Well, I'm just kind of curious because, again, doesn't it sound so Palm Beach? I mean, if you're from a different part of the country and it's like all the crazy stories that you get, it's like, look at what they're doing down there. They got nothing else going on. They're just so rich. They just load up a bunch of their cash, get in their Ferraris, and drive right into the ocean. Big dummies. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll try to figure it out. Jaybird is hopefully on his way back. I don't know. I text him right after 6 a.m. Now, I know it was about 3 a.m. his time where he's still in Oregon. He's there because he had lost his wallet, found his wallet, but missed his flight. Now, hopefully, he's on a new flight. But, yeah, I'm getting spotty info from him. I didn't get anything until I saw his post on our Instagram, and then I got an email from him this morning. So
I just texted him, too. Are you alive?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe he's on a plane. So I texted him earlier. I said, hey, just let us know when you're awake. And I never heard anything. So
he couldn't be on a plane at 3 a.m. his time. They don't get on planes at 3 a.m. I mean, 5 a.m., yes.
You know what's probably happened now, Virginia?
He's lost his phone.
Yep.
Kev, you're never going to believe what happened.
Yeah, I will.
I lost my wallet, then I found my wallet,
Yeah.
then I lost my phone.
You know, don't sound like that.
We need to get him a good woman.
I don't know.
Somebody who's going to be able to keep track of him.
Do we, Virginia?
Yes.
I don't know. How about maybe a personal assistant, babysitter, nanny? I don't know.
Well, a wife can be all of those and more.
I don't know.
Look at your wife. She handles all your travel arrangements.
Yeah.
You don't lose your stuff. You don't lose your wallet. Your wife stays on you.
No. Yeah. Oh, she does. No, you're right. Yes, she does. Well, if he's going to be going through an airport, I would tell him maybe stay away from the drinking fountains. They say several water fountains at Cleveland's airport were shut down after numerous passengers on board a Tampa-bound flight fell ill on Tuesday. They found the common thread was these people were drinking out of that water fountain.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, they have them now in the airport where you can fill up your water bottle, and it's supposed to be, the healthy
Filtered.
alternative. It's
Yeah.
filtered. It's good for you, and this is where you should get water from. Now those are contaminated?
Yeah, I very reluctantly, it's been over a year, but over a year ago, I took a drink from the drinking fountain at the gym, and because I was like getting beat down in a workout, and I'm like, I have nothing in my mouth. I can't even swallow. Like, I need something. And so out of a fit of desperation, I went. But then the whole rest, I'm thinking about germs, and it just, I don't, unless it is a dire emergency, I don't go to drinking fountains. And I just wonder, like, imagine.
Drinking fountains to me are very 1980s. Like,
yeah.
I was all up on the drinking fountain in the 80s.
I mean, how could that not be just a petri dish of funk?
You can't trust people, and who puts their mouth all over it?
Yeah.
People.
I was like, no, I can't do that. Somebody else said, Kev, you ever thought about this? Produce. You bring it home, you put some water on it, you rinse it, then you eat it. But, I mean, think about, like, what that stuff goes through. You got the cashier that's weighing it after handling money. You know it's on money, then it's on her hands, then she's handling your produce, and then you run water over it and then eat it, and you feel good about that?
Don't mess up produce. Not when we're trying to eat healthy.
But should there be, like, a vegetable soap?
There is.
There is?
Yes.
I've never heard of it.
There is absolutely like a veggie wash.
Is there really?
Yeah.
How have I never heard about it? You're dropping a lot of stuff on me. I've never heard about King Day, and I've never heard about veggie wash.
I can see the bottle. It's got like carrots and lettuce and cucumbers on the label.
And it's an actual disinfectant that now then you can wash that off and your stuff is good.
Yes, it's for your produce. I've seen it.
Has anybody like done a I'm very curious to know, like, if you do not get veggie wash, What kind of funk are you eating?
I am not getting veggie wash. Maybe you'll get it. I'm not getting it. I'm going to rinse mine, and I'm just going to call it good.
Even if I gave you a horrifying story right now about what kind of germs you're eating from your veggie, you still wouldn't get veggie wash.
No, I'm not getting veggie wash. I'm not doing it. I'm going to rinse my veggies, and I'm going to call it good. You know what you do? Cook them. If you don't want to have any fear.
Raw's where it's at, Virginia. Raw's where it's at.
People got sick off that romaine from eating it raw. I'm going spinach, and I'm cooking
Probably because they didn't have veggie wash.
You're right.
See?
How are you going to wash each leaf?
No, you I don't know. I imagine you squirt it on the whole thing. I don't know.
I think you do. I think you put it in water and you mix it around, but the work.
I'm buying.
Extra steps.
You just opened up my whole new world. I am totally doing veggie wash. In fact, I don't know if I'll eat a vegetable again without veggie wash. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text. Yeah, I guess I never thought about it. Somebody just hit me up, like trying to get me triggered. They did. The germs, that's my trigger. Kev, you love vegetables. You ever think about like what happens with that veggie stuff? And I pretty much do. If I do get vegetables, I pretty much do. I don't know why. I call it good. I rinse them off, and it's usually cold water. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Somebody said, get the plastic bag on the vegetables first when you get it, dumbass. I'm like, yeah, I get that. And I do that. I do that. It's always in a plastic bag, but because somebody was saying, think about the money and that kind of stuff. But there are a lot of people that have different things they use. Somebody said, I do apple cider vinegar and baking soda mixed together to wash my produce.
That's what I'm hearing here. Vinegar is the best thing to use, they're saying.
Yeah, soak it in vinegar. It's a natural disinfectant, somebody said. And someone else said, I use organic dishwashing liquid to wash all my produce. All right, there you go. I didn't know.
There's like 15 different companies, I'm looking it up for you, that make veggie wash. There's so many different ones. You can buy them on Amazon, Target, Trader Joe's has their own.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying. They say Publix is called Fit. But then somebody else saying, look, you got to keep in mind you need to have germs in your daily routine. That's what we're doing. That's why everybody's getting all sick, is because we're trying to take all the germs away that are helping build up our immune system because it's got something to fight against. We're getting weak, pansy little immune systems now because we're trying to kill all the germs. Then when we ever get introduced to something, we can't fight it off.
So what's the answer?
I don't know.
Are we now backpedaling on the veggie wash?
Honestly, I think really what it is, I just don't even want to think about it, but I'm so bombarded with all these stories all the time.
You know too much.
I do. I just don't even want to know. I was so much happier in my life when I didn't know any of this stuff. And I started reading it. Now I've turned into a shell of a man, Virginia.
I know. I'm watching you.
It just drives me. Yeah, you're right. I do. That's how I get triggered and fast. Throw a story about germs at me. I'm like, yeah.
You've become more of a diet pansy.
I have.
Who knew?
I have. Even my vegetables now. Yeah. So somebody said it's all a sham. The water's fine. I'm in the produce business too, so don't buy it.
And if you're so squirmish or squeamish, then buy produce and vegetables that have like a shell that you peel off. Potato.
Okay.
Apples, banana,
I hear you.
avocado.
Okay. All right. Give me some good info today. Had a couple Feel Good Fridays that came in after we stopped the segment earlier, so I will get to those. And boy, Virginia, you've got me hooked. You said you're listening to a podcast and they dropped a life-changing line on you that you wrote down. And since Jaybird isn't back today...
Well, since he's not back today, I'm going to come in and take his gig.
Yeah, the thought of the day. Apparently, this is something from Virginia's world that is going to change your life.
Brace yourself, Diet Pansy.
What was the podcast, by the way? I'm just kind of curious.
Adderall and Compliments, Annabelle's podcast. She had a guest on that does her own podcast. And, yeah, awesome quote.
Awesome quote.
Yes.
Life-changing. Something you cannot miss coming up.
Want to find the KVJ Show on social media? Just search KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Simple, huh?
What could be better than having fast, reliable Wi-Fi with coverage throughout your home? How about having internet that can help you save money on wireless phone service? With Xfinity, you can get it all. The most reliable internet for all your devices and the fastest speeds from America's best internet provider, according to speedtest.net. Plus, with Xfinity Mobile included, you can switch your wireless carrier and save hundreds of dollars a year. If you're looking for speed, reliability, and savings, Xfinity has you covered. Now that's simple, easy, awesome.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for just $29.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask how you can get Xfinity Mobile included, so all you pay for is data. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today to learn more. Requires EcoBill, paperless billing, and autopay. Offer ends 3/31/19. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Limited to performance starter 25 megabits per second internet. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares average regular monthly charge of top providers.
Just announced, University Dodge is #1 again. We're Florida's largest volume Ram truck dealer. Over 1,000 trucks in stock. University Dodge, your Ram truck superstore. Ram trucks up to $15,000 off. Put a Dodge in your garage. Only at University Dodge. UniversityDodge.com.
Honey, which Bud's chicken and seafood combination dinner do you want?
Oh, well, what are my choices?
Chicken and shrimp, fish and chicken, chicken and fish, chicken fingers and shrimp, chicken fingers and fish, plus corn fritters and 2 sides.
I'll just go with you.
Check out Bud's combination dinners today, only $9.75.
Bring your family and friends to visit Lion Country Safari, ranked one of the top 3 zoos in America. Experience our 50th anniversary celebration with hundreds of wild animals roaming feet from your car, including lions, rhinos, chimps, zebras, giraffe, and more. Safari World Amusement Park features animal encounters, rides, food, a water park, and shopping. Celebrate our 50th anniversary at Florida's best attraction value, Lion Country Safari. Coupon at lioncountrysafari.com.
I had reached a plateau. I needed to then reinvent myself. I needed the next tool to be able to move, to come out winning. And that tool was having an MBA.
Gustavo Gonzalez, Kaiser University MBA graduate.
From day one that I entered Kaiser University, I felt an atmosphere of family. I knew right away that I was going to get the tools that I needed to move on to the next step. My standards are high. Kaiser's online program fit perfectly. I already had a lot of business knowledge, but the MBA program gave me the opportunity to sharpen those skills, and a lot of doors are opening for me. I'm currently an imaging supervisor at one of the premier health systems in South Florida. And the fact that I currently have employees in Kaiser's allied field programs makes me very proud. It's that same drive from the classroom crosses over once they have the job. If you want it, Kaiser University will provide you everything that you need to succeed. My name is Gustavo, and I'm an MBA graduate from Kaiser University.
Call 833-4KAISER or visit kaiseruniversity.edu to get started.
Okay, here's the deal. You're a freelancer, a hired hand, a self-made, self-owned business of one. Whether you're a contractor, creative director, or consultant, you're the boss. And that makes things easy. Unless, of course, you're trying to get a mortgage. When it comes to qualifying for a cash-out refi, gig economy workers come with more obstacles, more complexities, and more stress, right? Wrong. Dial 855-875-CASH, and one of our cash-out mortgage specialists will help you qualify for the lowest interest loan possible, regardless of your source of income. It's the easiest call you'll make all day. That's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today. First Mortgages, Impact Mortgage Group, DBA Cash Call Mortgage, 19500 Jamboree Road, Irvine, California, 92612, NMLS 128231. Equal housing lender not licensed in all states, including New York. Call 855-657-9910 for licensing terms and restrictions. Again, that's 855-875-CASH. Make the cash call today.
Did you get your tickets to see Cirque Italia's new show, Aqua? The Water Circus is here now in Melbourne, January 3rd through the 6th. A luxurious experience packed full of amazing acts at Wickham Park. Get one free child ticket with the purchase of an adult ticket with promo code CIRCUS. Visit CirqueItalia.com now.
19 reasons to quit tobacco. Save $2,000 in 1 year. Take a vacation, you have an extra $2,000. And add an average of 10 years to your life. That's 70 in dog years. That's your dog thanking you. By the way, dogs lower blood pressure. So does quitting tobacco. And your risk of heart attack is cut in half after 1 year. In 5 years, your risk of dying from lung cancer drops dramatically. So you can spend more time with the family. Unless your family is the reason you smoke. In that case, just hang out with the dog. Dogs don't judge. They do smell bad sometimes. But you won't if you quit smoking. Neither will your car, nor your clothes, nor your hair. Even your nails will look healthier. No one likes yellow nails, unless you're a vampire. Then it's kind of cool. Otherwise, not so much. But overall, you'll just look better and stop aging prematurely, which means more second dates and a happier dental hygienist who won't lecture you about your teeth anymore because you'll feel guilt-free about smoking. Not the other stuff. Can't help you there. That's 19 reasons to quit tobacco. What's yours? Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com to access free tools and services like phone quit, group quit, and web quit to help you quit your way.
KVJ Show is all over social media. Find us Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Well, hopefully you got something good to celebrate, some fun stuff going on in your life. It'd be nice to start off 2019 like on a positive note, right? Where you're like going, you know what, life's going good.
I love that.
You hate to start off like 2019, but go, wow, things are already in the toilet. Who want to be saying that right now? And if you are, I feel bad, and hopefully here real quick is going to kick out of it, and you're going to look back at 2019 and be like, okay, it turned out to be a good year.
But just realize, too, every day is a fresh start. If stuff was crappy on Thursday, it does not mean stuff has to be crappy on Friday.
Amen, sister. You're already bringing the wisdom. You're ramping up. I see you're ramping up to this big quote.
I'm going to take his gig.
Well, he does repeat a lot, Virginia, and forget some of them. So we'll see. I mean, the pressure's on. Maybe I'll have to play this back for him and get his response because you always have comments about his thoughts. So maybe if Jaybird makes it back on Monday.
I'll bring the heat. I'm not going to dial it in.
Okay. There's a lot of hype around this quote, Virginia. This thing better be good. We got a couple people with some good Feel-Good Friday stuff I didn't get to. Somebody said, mine is my best friends and I. We're taking a little trip up to Universal tomorrow just to relax and hang out.
Nice.
We haven't been able to do that too much.
Do that Harry Potter ride. I did it out in California. That thing is so cool, and I never read a single Harry Potter book or saw a movie.
And you still loved it?
I loved the ride.
Okay. Somebody else said, my Feel Good Friday today is it's my last day at a job I've been at for 3 years, and it has been a toxic and stressful work environment.
Oh, aren't you happy to be getting out of that?
Last day on Monday, I started a new stress-free job.
Nice.
That's kind of cool. Somebody said that I want a little shout out here from my husband, Billy. My Feel Good Friday is that we're celebrating our 5-year wedding anniversary today. That's from Cheryl.
Happy anniversary, Billy.
There you go. So some nice little happy stuff. Hopefully your life is happy today.
Lately, I've been thinking.
Somebody texted in and said, hey, I missed some of the stuff you're talking about on the weekend events, Kev. Where can I get that? You know, we post that up on our Facebook page. I think we do that on the website, too, kvjshow.com. So that'll be up there if because maybe I said it and you're like, oh, wait, what was that? I missed where that was. You can go and check that out. We also tweet that out and all that kind of stuff, too. So that'll be up here in a little bit. So for the person that missed that in Miami, we'll get that put up there for you so you can go check all that kind of stuff out. Let me see. A couple more Feel Good Fridays. My ex-husband finally moved out of my house.
Yay!
Yeah, we've only been divorced for 4 months now. Okay, wow.
4 months divorced and he was still living there? That sounds awful.
Gosh, that's tough. My husband, 6 weeks post-op from heart surgery at 43 years old. A little shout out, please. That's crazy, huh?
43 and had heart surgery?
Yeah.
Literally, bless his heart.
No, you're right. Absolutely. You know, he's recovering and he's alive. We're just happy for that. So there you go. That's a good way of looking at it. Somebody else is going to go visit their grandfather who's having his 93rd birthday.
Aww.
That's cool. Good stuff. All right. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend with all that stuff. The After the Show podcast is going to be coming up here. 30 minutes of bonus material with your emails, too. If you got something you want to throw at us, mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. But before we get to that, people are waiting Virginia with bated breath. Yesterday, I took Jaybird's quote of the day because he was not here. We thought he'd be back today. He is not. We don't know where Jaybird is. Where in the world is Jaybird? We have no idea.
I've been texting him. I said, are you alive?
We don't know.
Nothing.
Nothing. So he lost his wallet, which he recovered. Has he lost his life? We don't know.
Is he about to lose his job doing the thought of the day?
Now, you've been talking this up here, Virginia. You got this from a podcast.
I did. And it was so good, I had to rewind it and write it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me get myself ready here.
Are you?
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be ready, but okay. What do you got, Virginia?
We're only as sick as our secrets. You need to tell and release all the dark stuff you keep inside.
We're only
That's
as sick
so
as our
good.
secrets.
We're only as sick as our secrets. So if you have these secrets
Yeah.
that hold you back in life, that keep you from being the best self you can be, the guilt, when you tell the secrets.
Who do you tell?
Somebody, anybody, a therapist, a friend.
What if all your friends are all gossipy?
Why are you looking at me?
This sounds totally like a quote that would come from, what was it in the podcast?
Adderall and compliments.
Okay, all right, Adderall and compliments. Okay, so you're saying unburden yourself
Yes.
of the deep, dark secrets in your life. Go free.
We're only as sick as our secrets.
Only as sick as our secrets. So if you don't really have bad secrets, then you're pretty healthy.
You should be.
Okay, all right. Well, you can rate Virginia's quote. What do you think? Give it a letter grade.
Nailed it.
Should she take over the thought from Jaybird?
I've got more, too.
Okay.
I listen to tons of chick podcasts.
Well, there you go. All right, you can let us know. 877-979-WRMF. Cue up your YouTube. The KVJ Show After the Show podcast is going to be coming up in just about 15 minutes.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.